Here we go.
Alrighty, I'm live. You live?
I'm getting live. We'll see how she goes.
Woo!
She is on. Hello, everyone. Welcome to today's stream. We're going to give some time for people to pop on in. In the meantime, I'm going to clear off all my educational tools.
Nice.
I did do a
I'm
bunch of stuff.
also gonna check your stream, make sure sound is coming through, and if you could check mine as
Yeah,
well.
I would do that.
It only
Yes.
takes that to happen once for us to be paranoid about it forever. Hey, Crazy
Exactly.
Cat, welcome.
Exactly.
Welcome.
Hi, Crazy. Welcome. Yeah, I'm gonna go to your lives
Alright, your sound's
and
coming through fine.
check
You're
that
good.
out. Okay, I'm gonna if you be quiet for a second. Yes, sound is coming through your stream too.
Wonderful.
Alrighty. Hi, everyone.
Hey, Purple.
We are
Tigress
going
34.
Yeah, so we're actually going to start designing these fun characters that we developed for the world. It's going to be
Yeah.
pretty cool. Hi, Crazy Cat! Welcome to my stream, too! Everyone who's going to come into my stream, just a heads up, this is a collaborative stream with Dragon Wolf Rook. Please go subscribe to her. She's amazing. You know, this would have not been impossible without her holding my poor ADHD brain hostage with this wonderful concept. And just like, yeah, make sure you go subscribe to Rook. It is amazing.
Oh, thank you. Everyone go subscribe to Galaxy as well because they're super cool.
Oh, shucks. I'm also going to move the kofi ball. I think right there makes way more sense.
Good plan.
Yeah, you guys are also get to see my new stream layout testing stuff. Because, yeah, we've been looking at making our stuff more professional looking.
Yeah, all the fun gizmos and gadgets galore.
There we go. That's my little add-on for Rook. We're going to put it right there. In fact, actually might make it bigger. Yeah. There we go. Now you can see.
Time
Cool.
to start
now you get to see
designing
collaborative
stuff.
partners. Sweet. Yes. So.
I'm gonna start with. I want to design FoxClan's logo for the clan.
That's right. Could you send me that template so I could also do that?
Yes. Let me save it so that I can send it.
Hey, yeah. And in the meantime, I'm also gonna keep my little clan gen thing. Crazy Cat might have drawn fan art.
Crazy Cat, please link, please
Dude,
show.
Yes, please share your work. We would love to share fan art if you guys want to draw along with us. We're all open for that. Actually, in the background of my stream, I should probably play some copyright-free music. So give me 1 second.
That's weird.
That would be fun.
I am getting chat that is appearing on my screen, but not appearing in my live chat bar.
Ooh, is it set to top comments or live comments?
It's set to live chat, so that's why I'm confused. I'm like, where are they coming from?
Yeah.
Mysterious. But yes, hello everyone. So,
Yeah.
I sent you the file, it's a Photoshop file for the template. It's very basic. But I've got two thoughts for the FoxClan logo. One that's kind of like a fox's head dealio, and then one that's a fox paw print.
Ooh, that's tough.
I know, right? See, okay, if I miss anyone's chat because it's being weird, I apologize, because some stuff is showing up in the chat over here. Let me try something.
Oh, okay. Hold on, Crazy Cat. I will go take a peek at your thing. And I'm just making sure to put on some background noise for us, because it's always cool to have some music.
Oh, there we go. It was just, for some reason, I needed to pull the window down farther down, and it was just cutting everything off at the bottom. I don't know why.
Neat.
How strange. Okay.
Yeah, really. Okay.
There is like massive lag for when I see stuff pop up and when I say stuff.
That is true. Yes, our internets are not fun today.
No, they're not. But ain't that just the way? I think I'm gonna do the paw print just because I think it'll look cool. But also, what are you
Yeah,
planning on
yeah.
doing for yours?
Ooh, that is a question. That is a question. I haven't thought about it because it's gonna be a tide, so maybe like a surf wave.
Could do a
There
surf
are so
wave.
many crazy cats. Yes. So I am
You could
sorry,
do.
I'm trying to
Mhm.
share Crazy Cat's art. I'm trying to
Oh,
figure out which Crazy Cat channel it is. We looked it up last time. There's gotta be a way I could just like come on stream. Be nice to me. You know what? I'm gonna just load up my stream on YouTube.
there you go. There you
That
go.
should allow me to do it. Sad it doesn't let us do it through the thing, but that's okay. And hello, cats from hell. Yeah, we're gonna go to your channel, and we are gonna go steal that fan art and share it with the world. By steal, I mean graciously share it, because holy smokes. You made it an hour ago?
Oh my
Oh my
gosh!
god. Oh my god, guys, it's amazing.
Can
This
you?
is amazing.
I know you're showing it on your stream,
Okay.
but I can't see your stream. Can you show me
I haven't,
your?
hold on, hold on, hold on. I actually haven't shared it yet. Because I have to save
Oh,
the image first,
oh,
right?
yes, yes,
So,
yes.
like, give me a second. I actually should just make a folder called fan art.
Yeah, you should. That'd be good.
Um, this is Crazy Cat Fan Art 1. Oh my goodness. Oh, and you also linked to a Google Drive. Oh, aren't you just the best? Oh, Crazy Cat. Okay, give me 2 seconds, Rook, and I'm going to send it to you, because holy smokes, is it awesome.
Wonderful.
There we go, sharing it with Rook first, and then Rook can show it on her stream.
Oh, I
And
love
then I'm about to
that!
share it. We're about to share it. Hold on, hold on,
Oh,
hold
that's
on, hold
super
on.
sick.
It is super sick. Guys, look at this. Isn't this amazing? It's Knack Repelled and fucking Mole Moon. Oh, sorry for swearing, but oh my god.
Yes!
Isn't it amazing? It's the final battle, and she's just like, it ends here.
So cool. So cool.
I love it. Oh, guys. I'm sorry for whinging, but oh, it's so cool.
Hee hee.
I know, right? Cats from Hell? Okay. I've shared it for so long. We gotta get running, because, yeah. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna turn off fan art. We're actually gonna make a folder for fan art in the stream layout. I think that would be pretty cool. Okay. There you go. I can now put that in there, and then we'll make another group. Sorry, I just want to make sure this is all set up. Lay out. It has to go under that, or it's only fan art. It's so cool. Oh yeah, yeah. Mole Moon has like a brilliant muzzle of fur. It's so cool. Okay, I'm gonna get drawing. I'm gonna start out with Stripe Strike, and I should probably take a screenshot of the man of the hour, or woman of the hour. Sorry,
We
I
love
keep
her.
forgetting she's a woman.
I
I know.
know, she's like in my brain, she's been a man for some reason. I
I
don't know
just
why.
think of her as an extremely buff, um, you know what I mean? Like a
Yeah,
very buff, woman. You know, I think
gotcha,
that fits
gotcha.
her very much.
Oh, wait, yeah, 'cause she gets together with Evelyn Whisker. She's a butch.
Yeah.
She's she's a butch lesbian. That's beautiful.
Hold on, I need to fix something here. Yeah, got mustache. Yes, Mole Moon has a mustache. It is awesome.
Yes,
Can I
he's
just copy and paste it? Nope.
mustachioed.
I actually have to save the character into a folder. Ugh, stream stuff. Next time I'll just make sure to have screenshots of all the characters and their, live stream companions. Characters of TideClan. Here we go. It has been saved. Characters of TideClan. We're gonna start with the Mister.
Yes.
That's who we're
Uh,
drawing.
speaking of your TideClan, I did have the thought it could be fun if, because it's tides, right? And also, like, it's so good that it's TideClan because tides, the tides are controlled by the moon.
It's pretty cool, not gonna lie.
Oh, I forgot to link your stream in the
Oh,
description
me
of.
too. I'm gonna have to go get that too. Oh, you're working on your Dark Stripe in the Stars part? Hell yeah. Also, for those who do not know, Dark Stripe in the Stars is the only fan parts you can make for Serpent in the Stars, which is perfect. So, if enough people do it, there actually might be a Dark Stripe in the Stars edition of the map.
That's so
I only
funny.
work in pre-production. That would be a Lou and Cheat's decision for search. So, like, don't quote me on that. But it would be hilarious to see that compilation. Okay, 1 second. I was gonna grab your stream link. Wagon walk.
Alrighty, I got my
I really should
clan.
just bookmark your channel on my on
Right?
my thing. Okay, and then I'm going to go to our stream controls in studio mode. No. Oh. Okay, never mind. Sorry. I discovered a new thing, and now my
Ooh,
brain is very excited about it.
very exciting.
Yes, it's very excited about it. I need to go to YouTube Studios. That's not how you do it. Can you guys tell I'm not used to streaming? Oh, thank you, Rue. Yeah, I pre-sketched them because anatomy sucks. And I didn't want to struggle with just drawing anatomy. I wanted to really get into the character designing. Hey, Tigress! Okay, hold on 1 second.
How's
We're
the
going
audio
to
levels
go...
on my side, BT dubs? Like, can you hear it? Can y'all hear everything okay? We doing good?
You? Yeah. Yeah. I could hear it, but I have everyone in my headphones, so there we go. And I have saved that, and I really should just link my Ko-Fi. I keep forgetting that. I keep forgetting to link my own Ko-Fi. Oh, by the way, if you guys are interested in donating to help support me in my art, please go ahead and give us a go.
Yeah. Support Galaxy. She's really cool, and she.
Yeah, and I'm on a disability pension, so the more money I get, the better.
Yes.
Sorry. This is not about money, guys, by the way. This is literally just, like, we love making fan content.
Yes, but accurate. Like, money would be great
Yeah.
and helpful.
Well, that's reality, unfortunately. It kind of eats into the creative process. There we go. Don't save. Not now. There we go. That's my Ko-Fi. If you guys are interested, I will link it here, and I will also link it in my video details. Okay. And, by the way, if people donate, I think a little Mew sound should pop up.
Ooh, that's fun.
Yeah, I designed that a while back, because I was doing Pokemon streams before, hence the, spinning Pokeball Ko-Fi. Yeah, alright, I'm gonna get to, clean sketching out this character, because it is time.
It
So
is time.
she is our butch lesbian, and I love her very much. This is, Stripe Strike. She is the one who actually killed Mole Moon's mate.
Girl boss.
Figure out. Yeah. Girl boss murder. I
There's a
can
lot
say
of.
that I drew Dark Stripe with a mouth. Godspeed, Neo Magic. Yeah, I did Pokemon streams for a while there. Well, for two streams. But I made all my assets 3D and all that fun stuff. Okay. I'm trying to decide, cause like she's got this beautiful like spot on her forehead that looks like a full moon, and I think that would be a really cool
Symbolism?
symbolism. Yeah, like I'm trying to feed it into that design. It has to be animatable. because I want to make PMVs and fan animatics for our story.
Yeah.
I have already started, by the way. Here is me making plans to clean up the boards Rook did with fully colored, fully background pieces.
Oh.
I'm trying to feed it into that. Yes, Strike is. It's funny actually, because in StarClan, Strike is actually currently sharing a meal with Mole Moon. It is pretty funny. I'm trying to like.
Sometimes Clangen is great about feeding into our headcanons, other times it's less so.
Yeah. Well, I'm excited to play the new version. Oh, hi Tiny Draws, welcome back.
Hey.
Yeah, I'm excited to play the updated Clangen game because
Yeah.
it's you know what? I was gonna make her with round eyes, but I think I'm actually gonna make her more like thin-eyed,
Mm-hmm.
something like that. You know,
That'd be good.
she's distrustful of everyone.
Makes sense. Also, where are you drawing on your stream? Because I pulled your stream up and I can see the rough sketches of all the characters.
Oh, is it not doing it? It should be. No, it's drawing. Here, look. I'll turn off the sketch layer, and you'll see. It's just not zoomed in.
Oh, I see. It's just not zoomed in. Gotcha. Very
Yeah,
nice.
I am drawing.
Okay.
It'll just be like a more full screen layout. This was a trick I learned for when I was doing Pokemon, Pokemon, live, Pokemon art.
Gotcha. Well, I finished and sent you
Mm-hmm.
the FoxClan logo.
You sent me the FoxClan logo. Let's
Yeah.
go. Let's take a peek. Oh my god, I love it. Oh my god, hold on. Can I click and drag it? I can click and drag it. Change the link as source, media attachment, FoxClan symbol? Oh, that's not what we wanted. Okay, we'll do it temporarily. So guys, that is the FoxClan symbol. Ain't that cool? I think it's really cool. Okay, I will have to work on TideClan's one after this. But first I want to design her, our queen, our awesome story starter.
Yes.
Her
now that
nose
I've
is
got
too big.
it that done, I think I'm gonna start on drawing adult bite fur, because like that's my priority for this stream, is to draw adult bite fur and adult whistle sun, our two main characters.
I love it. I love it. I love it so much. Do it. I believe in you. It'll be amazing.
Which, thankfully, bite fur is going to be pretty easy to design as an adult, because Galaxy already did the hard part with designing him as a baby.
I did. He was so cute to draw, by the way.
I'm so happy. Here he is as a baby. Everyone glory in the cute art. He's so cute. He died so young.
He's so cute. He really did.
But he looked after Whistlepaw her whole life. Or yeah, she was Whistle's son at that point.
Yeah, she was. Yeah, the design is pretty cool. When you make an animatic a few seconds ago, there's already designs. Yes.
We work pretty fast.
We really do. It's terrible. I'm trying to decide. So, like, I've been practicing a more anime style because there's a project I'm working on, and it's greatly affecting the way I'm drawing. And I'm trying to decide if I just revert back to, like, my cartoony style a little bit. And I'm like, it's gonna look weird no matter what I do. Outside land territory, like, yeah! So, about that, we actually did make a map of
I have it right
TideClan
here.
Territory.
Dun, dun, dun.
You do?
Yes, because I'm drawing in the same file as I am in the file where the map is.
Yeah.
Ta-da!
I think it's
probably very laggy. Also,
probably very laggy.
that does remind me, I did want to add more bridges across the river, because, like, I realized there's a bunch of points where we have, like, border spats and stuff like that, and some of them can definitely take place in the park, but also, like, other times when they just see each other across the border, I'm like, they should have a place to actually like yell at each other, not from across a river.
Yes, that would be very appropriate. Yes.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna just share the map. As it's not saving. Why did you not save the image? I demand you save. So I can do this. Fox.
I imagine there's like
Map.
little rough two-leg hiking trails all through here that aren't super popular, but like popular enough to encounter two legs and steal their food.
What is it trying to save as? Ugh, I dislike. Okay, hold on. More. It will not let me download the stinky image. Why? Why will you not let me download the stinky image?
How rude.
I know, I've got. There it is. Save image. As file type, it doesn't say what file type. I don't like this. Why is it do so? Why do brain?
Aw, thank you, Eyes. Eyes
Yeah,
says,
sorry for
amazing
the...
streams. Please continue your work. I'm gonna choose to
yeah.
believe that that was directed at both of us.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
buddy.
I've put up a map for other people to look at of the Fox clan and TideClan territory. So, I think I'll go back to my cartoony style. It just felt really nice to do. So,
Yeah.
I like my cartoon style. I'm not gonna lie.
I might do a more cleaned up version of the map before we close the book on TideClan, something like styled like the books maybe, or with some color to make it easier to tell what is ocean, what is beach, what is hill,
Yeah.
what is
Well, what it
spit.
would be cool to do is make a PDF file people can just download with all the character resources in it.
Oh, that would be cool. I like
And
that.
like make it a book with a written summary of like the TideClan events,
Oh,
the timelines, the relationships.
yes. Oh,
Like
that'd be
that
great.
could be fun.
That sounds super fun. Alright, I'm going to continue working on our lad.
Yeah, I
Viper.
keep finding myself getting distracted. My ADHD medication hasn't kicked in, by the way. I don't know if you guys can tell, but it hasn't really kicked in.
What?
I'm trying.
No.
No, totally. It's not like I have, you know, active bird brain. I don't mean to interrupt you, but I think you already know I made it. Yes, you did make a FoxClan animatic, and I think we Foxtide animatic, and I think we showed it last stream. I think.
I think we did. If not, we can always
We
share it
did.
again. I
Yeah.
actually have to step away for a second, but I will be right back.
Oh yes, Tiny Draws. ADHD brain. It is a real thing. It's why I'm like, I should, there you go. You know, I think I'm gonna go full on, like, giving her locks. I think it would just look cool with her moon right there. There we go. I think I'm gonna get drawing. What I can do to make it easier on the eyes to see what I'm doing is change the color of it to, like, a pink. And I can always just use, like, a... Is that easier? Yeah, that's a little easier. Okay. And it matches the stream, so why not, right? Oh, you just made one. Oh, okay. You made an... Oh, okay. Now I have to look. See, what have you done to me? You're making my ADHD brain go brr. It's going, hello, there's things to look at, not draw. What is this? You guys, it's awesome that you're here. Thank you for being here. I really mean it. So let me go look at your thing, Tiny Draws, because I actually haven't been very active this week because work's had me really occupied. For what work I can do, asterisks. You know? Yeah. Crazy Cat, I neurodivergence all the way. 8 minutes ago? Oh boy! Let's see. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna copy and paste it here. If you guys want to see it, please go check that out. And then I can't send it in Rook's stream, but I will send the video to Rook, and so when Rook gets back, those who are streaming on Rook's side, you will be able to see the YouTube video. Hi, Spinda! So I can't, unfortunately, yeah. Yeah. Running stars in front of me. So, you know, Tiny Draws, the funny thing is I was also working on a meme using this song, but now I can't because you've done it and it's awesome, and like I want yours to get the yeah, really, it's gonna be awesome. Goodness. Okay. Yeah, no, wow, Tiny Draws, you literally used the same song that I wanted to do to make my own PMV, and I love it. Like, yours is now the de facto with that song. Not gonna lie. That's awesome.
Back again.
I love it. Hi, I just shared something Tiny Draws made, and it's amazing. And the funny thing is I was actually I sketched out
This was literally the
animation
song.
meme. I made an animation meme exactly of that song, and now that Tiny Draws has done it, it's like, nope, that's now the de facto version in my mind. It's yours. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, excuse me while I change my mind on all the design. You know, it's funny, I pre-draw the character out a little bit to just get the idea down, so I'm not sitting here, you know, like, fine-tuning all this design stuff. And here I am redesigning her while I'm in stream. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Like,
just gotta find the right one that feels right.
Exactly, yeah. Well, she can't be too haggard, and she can't look, you know what I mean? Like, so I'm trying to find a character design that really works for her personality, because she's got quite the personality.
She does. What if she's
she
like
really does.
Smaller but built like a brick?
Well, I made her quite big.
Oh, good.
So.
I like that too. That makes sense, going toe to toe with Mole Moon and boxing him off a cliff face.
Yeah, exactly. So, what's up, Tiny Draws? Oh, you posted the wrong video. Oh no. Well, it still looks great.
It does.
And yes, if you guys are not sleeping, please go to sleep.
Yes, go get the
whole
rest.
Night and barely got any sleep. Although, Crazy Cat, I do understand though, like with insomnia, speaking from my own experience, that sometimes even if you want to be asleep, you can't. Yeah, like I know what Crazy Cat is kind of going through here, because like sometimes you stay up all night and your brain's like, oh, but it's day and I can't sleep, and you're like, darn it, brain, you were up all night anyway. Yeah. Aw, thanks, Vinda. It's awesome that you're drawing with me. I think I'm gonna keep her as a round-headed design, you know?
Yeah.
I was gonna angular her a bit, but I have a lot of angular characters, and it would be cool just to have, like, a boxy, round character.
I agree.
I'm gonna fix that neck there. There's too much sharpness. Yeah. This way you guys can see me draw without the canvas rotating like 1,000 times, because currently she's upside down in my version of the stream. So let me know if this setup works. Yeah, no, feel free to draw alongside while we chat. Last stream was incredible. We made the story wrap-up was amazing.
Oh, yes.
And we're still finalizing it. There's definitely some details that are problematic. So Fluttering Mouse and Vineford are both trans, and they ended up having kits, right? But the game never decided who was the birth parent.
Mm-hmm.
And like, but the cat ends up finding another kit, and we retroconned it as being Fluttering Mouse's kit. So I think we might have to flip their trans identities. They'll still be trans. That's not changing. As a non-binary person and like just part of the community, like that kind of representation is huge, especially being like a trans family. You know what I mean?
Yes, very important.
So, And the other thing, if I am mixing up the cat's genders, it's not necessarily on purpose. I'm non-binary, and the other thing that I struggle with, being on the spectrum, is people faces and small details like that. So it's not that I'm doing it on purpose. It's just I find it a little more difficult to remember tiny details like that.
Yeah.
'Cause someone commented last time how I kept misgendering the cats, and I don't
Hmm.
mean to. I really don't mean to. It is not on purpose.
Yeah. I wonder, what if we made them both non-binary?
That would be cool.
Yeah. I feel like that would also hit the middle
Non-binary
ground. It
representation.
also occurred to me after I brought up that concern last night that we already have, like, we had the game set to where same-sex couples could still have kids.
That's right.
So I'm gonna,
That's
like, we could,
probably why that happened then.
I'm
Which
gonna
is
say
fine.
we
That's
can,
awesome.
like, sweep it under the, like, don't think about it too hard, and or just anyone, regardless of gender, can bear or sire children.
Yeah, we can
That's just
figure that out.
the world of Foxtide. It's a better
Yeah,
world.
it's a better world. That's too sharp. Too
But yeah, but I
angular.
think it is confirmed then that regardless of gender, Fluttering Mouse is the one that has Midgekit in the clan, so that then she can be the one to abandon him, and that can be the whole, like,
Yeah.
that's uh, their arc of hating not Star.
Yeah, I agree with that. I definitely have to arch her eyes here. I don't think having it as a pure round works for her and her beautiful, beautiful personality. So, oh no, I gotta definitely get that line down more. That kind of tangent. I'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Time Draw's the original animatic extra fan art at the end. Ooh, reposted. Heck
Ooh.
yeah. Crazy Cat, that's hard. What I found is when I want to make my own content, and I still am doing like fan content. If you're doing a Warriors inspired AU, base it off the Warriors rules and laws, get the character beats down, and then change the details as needed, right?
Yeah.
You can back away from the clan settings after you break it up, right? It just kind of gives you a guideline that you can then alter, right? Instead of medicine cats, maybe there's like a separate group of healers, right? And you can figure out if that works with your story, right? Like you can use warriors as a template and then work out from there to make it your own unique project. Because honestly, like cats in the wild is such a vague concept.
It is.
Um yeah, exactly. Okay, Tiny Draws, I'm going to go share your new video cuz that is hype. So this is the new one with a bunch of fan art at the end and warnings and things. So yeah, exactly. Like, you can use fan content as a base, provided if you end up wanting to take it in a more unique way, you make it very unique. I think of something like, for example, don't watch it if you're underage, but, what's it called? Vox Machina, where it was based on a D&D campaign hosted by Matt Mercer and his team, and then they ended up turning it into an animated show.
That's great.
Not recommended for anyone under 18.
Yes.
It is a dark humor show. And then, oh my goodness, there is so much fan art at the end there. Oh! Okay, hold on. I'm gonna send the updated version to Rook so Rook can link it in her chat.
Yes, yes.
Oh my goodness. Oh, and Nacre felt Nev Blossom hugging at the end. Oh, my heart. Oh,
I'm watching it again on
goodness.
my end too.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, that's the definitive version. I'm sorry. That's
Oh,
amazing.
that's so good.
Yes.
I had a, speaking of this amazing fan art, because it's making me think about the ending of Foxtide, I had a thought.
What's your
Because I
thought,
love
visual
representations of concepts.
We do.
Because we know that Mole Moon like collapsed the tunnel leading to the Moon Cave, and that's how he cut off StarClan, and that later that FoxClan dug a new tunnel in there, but were still cut off from StarClan, and they didn't understand why. So my
Yeah.
thought is, since the moon cave is a sea cave, so it's like a chunk out of the cliff where the water comes in and the moon reflects off the water onto the roof of the cave, so there's like an opening.
Mm-hmm.
If the opening caved in too, so
Oh.
literally like it just becomes a cave, and maybe there could be like one crack that lets in like a beam of moonlight, but it's not enough. But then, so they still, the moon cave has basically become a dud. They cannot get to StarClan through there. But then in the fight, when Nacre Star runs down there and the big fight with Mole Moon happens, if in his monstrous form, when Nacre Star kills him, he like falls backwards and it busts the whole side of the cliff open, creating a new opening for StarClan to get through.
Oh shoot! Undone by his own violent actions. I love that.
Yes.
Yes, let's do that.
Heck yeah. Oh, hey, Sumky Winter. We are doing character designs for Foxtide, our Clangen fan story. So I'm going to give him a
I
spot
am
there, a
trying to
spot
figure
there.
out this cat's anatomy. I'm trying to decide if she should be super round at the. It would be okay. It would be better if she was round chested. I think.
I think so.
Just overall, because like if she's too pointy, she's gonna blend in with Mole Moon if they ever interact in an animatic.
Yeah.
So I want to keep her a polar opposite of his design theory.
Yes.
So
Very
we'll
wise.
do that then. Yeah. Yeah, there is a monster form. Yeah, we will show you Neostar. Yeah, let me go through.
Ooh, I have it right
Organized
here
chat.
as
Rook
well.
did a beautiful mock sketch of his monster form, and
Yes.
I mean, it's cool.
Yeah, this is my sketch.
Like,
I just pulled it up on my screen as well.
yeah.
Because I just
And
draw
I checked it
everything in the
early
same
there.
file.
Yeah, it's just like keep it. You know, you're kind of good at that, aren't you?
I mean,
All right.
Storyboard Pro lends to that quite easily.
It kind of does, yes.
Yes. But this is how I
TideClan
imagined the
characters.
scene going of after Mole Moon gets ripped out of Nacre Star, because he is full of 9 lives, absolutely stuffed.
Yeah, he is
From
a monster.
And the thing is, a ghost is not meant to hold that many lives, and it just turns him giant and squishy and gross.
Yeah, it turns him into a gross monster. I'll have to finalize it effects-wise, because that would be
Yes.
pretty cool to, like, have a rendered version. But that's the concept of him. Essentially, he gets ripped out of Nacre Star's body, and goes monster mode. Like, he would start as a small cat, I suspect, and then just, like, grow as he's, you know, exposed out of her body.
Yes. Oh, that reminds me. For your clan symbol, you could involve a
Yes.
moon symbol in some way. Like you could do something like here,
Or
let
I could
me.
make it a pearl.
Ooh, that could work too. Like
So
doing like
that's
you could make a like
possible.
a tide pool reference with like some sort of like
Ooh.
animal. I'm thinking kind of
Good.
like
Yeah, very Serpent Soul, my friend says, and I couldn't agree more. But you know what? Like Serpent Soul opened a tide of just like new kinds of Warriors content.
It's
You
true.
know, it kind of normalized it. Cause remember back in the day when you change anything from canon, us old schoolers remember the shame of like people being like, "That's not what happened in canon." It was so annoying.
And now we're like, shut up. I say it does.
It's now real because I say it is.
Yeah, have fun, enjoy it.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay,
I've
this
always liked things like that since I was a Sonic fan. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. I'm imagining his dead fam watching in the back, like, what the fudge? That's right, Tiny Draws.
Yes.
I'm thinking like a new clan that can happen from the events. Well, we've kind of made it so that Tide and FoxClan end up joining. Oh, that's so small. Being together as one clan.
Yeah.
Oh! So what you're saying is, as a new clan challenge, we just follow the events after? Ooh.
We could,
No, I think I want to close off the narrative.
yeah,
I
it
love
just,
the idea, but like we do want to make sure that when we do our next Clangen stream, it's its own separate chapter in our
yes.
content, you know?
It's a new, it'll be a new story. Plus, like in the original file for Foxtide, it had a lot of
Mhm.
glitches, and I also
Mhm.
skipped ahead like 30 moons to finally reach a point where Ping Pong Bloom and Baby Bounce had kids. So there's all these random characters, and I have zero concept of how they got there, who they are.
Yeah, no, it would just be better to start off new. And I think they've actually added a mountain setting in the new one.
Ooh, yes.
So, if you wanted to do another unique setting,
Hoo, hoo,
I'm always a
hoo.
sucker for unique clan territories, I
Yeah,
will admit.
I'm thinking we're gonna do something like cats up in the mountains, wooded mountain things. Which that did make me
Yeah.
think. I kind of want to like research and ask around on the ClanGen server to see if we can find out ahead of time, like what interesting and rare animal sightings there are. Because it was really awesome
Oh.
how accidentally FoxClan also had the maned wolf sightings that then we could
Yeah.
loop in as being, you know, prophecies and stuff like that. And so if we went
Yeah.
in and found out what sort of rare sightings happen in those areas, we could name
Mhm.
our clans after them or our main characters or
Oh.
something. Like I like the clan idea better because it's more general and we can apply it to more things. So we can
Yeah.
go in baked in knowing that there will be prophetic events that we can keep an eye out for.
That would be cool. The other thing to consider,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm not offering it on behalf of my family member or the person I know, but I have a person in my close acquaintances, family, friend, etc., who actually does work at a game studio.
Oh.
And my thought is if we wanted to have our own custom events inserted into the game uses Python as its base script. And I know a little bit of Python,
Oh my
and
gosh.
so does my friend.
Oh my
So
gosh.
my thought, because the code is available on GitHub, we
That's
could
true.
asterisk, like this is like
Yes.
if we are still absolutely interested in this, keep in mind, like
Yes.
there's a lot of mitigating factors. I have work, you know, like you know what I mean. But
Yes.
that being said, um
It's definitely a
like
strong thought.
it is a strong thought, and it's one I think I want to keep. So we could add our own random events. That's easy enough. I don't want to go through changing the images or any of the like the major game aspects of it, but I could inject a little bit of more random events.
Yeah.
So that is a thought. Anyway, time
Strong
to
thought.
design
Strong
our
thought.
beautiful Babu. I'm only gonna make her a two-tone colored cat because I think that fits her better, and I have no desire. Well, that cream color on the bottom is nice though. Ooh, that's a tough one now. I think I'm gonna draw in her markings instead of gonna go in blind. I think that's not a good idea. So she's gonna have her moon, that's for sure. She has to have that little moon symbol. And then it's her muzzle and her cheeks. So what I'm thinking is like, it kind of wraps around. So she's kind of like that. Okay. And then she's got that chest. So what we can do is feed into that chest. And because I do not want to do extra work, and I noticed it's not connected properly, I made a mistake.
Mistakes. No.
Mistakes. Yes, her chest. I made it. I tried to do a barrel chest on her, and unfortunately, I did not line it up correctly. The
Devastating.
chest is too thin. Devastating. I know. Well, that's, you know what, the glory of Clip Studio Paint, I will say, is that I can just grab my liquify tool and grab the bigger brushes, smaller brushes, even smaller, and just like pull down this color as I need.
There you go.
don't have
Some
that.
key winter, yes, we will be trying to put the fan art or the designs up somewhere for people. And yes, you can make fan art. Please do.
Yes, we would love fan art. That is always acceptable. And if you make it and we do another kind of Clangen stream, it would be cool if we could like have like a little box that pops up with all the different fan arts and links to the people who made it. I'm never satisfied with my art style, says Crazy Cat. Yeah, that takes practice, right? I'm never satisfied either, but it's about being happy enough with it, you know?
Yeah.
Everyone and their mother has a rewrite AU. Yes.
I certainly would never do something so cliche as a rewrite AU, rewriting the series. Like what? Who would do such a thing?
Who would do that? Boom.
Especially starring the most overrated characters in the entire series. Like, gosh,
Boom.
that's so cliche upon cliche.
Yeah, that's criminal. What are you doing?
What in the cringe? Who would do that?
I think I'm just gonna make them stocks. Okay. And then if I am gonna add that cream color, I would actually add it as like a line that follows her belly like that. That would be my addition of that cream color. Alright, let's do some coloring and find out if it looks good. Ah! My baby! Oh, she's also got a white tip on her tail. Did not notice that.
Oh, that's important.
I know. Here I am, going whole ham on these designs. Yeah, who would swap that around? Exactly. Inspector Spinda says, Clip Studio propaganda. Hew, hew, hew. Yes, I will sing praises for this software. I hate that they've changed their payment models, but at the end of the day, like, the software is worth it. Even if you only do the single time payment and don't get the upgrades, as the model is, as Clip Studio is now, it's got all the tools you need. I might change my stance depending on what new tools they release for animation, because that's where I was really hoping they'd update, but you know. We can dream, Harold. We can dream. That moon definitely has to be that color. And then I'm trying to think, where can I apply that cream color again?
Line art doesn't have to be perfect, even though my hands are shaking a little.
No, be gentle on those hands. They make beautiful things.
They do. I love my hands. They do such good stuff for me. I do need to... They are shaking a little bit, but I think that's more from just too much coffee and tired.
Yes, you did have the water that, you know, I'm no longer allowed to have.
The hot bean water, as it is called in the preschool show I watched, or I was working on. There's a joke in one of the episodes where one of the like kiddo characters, because it's a preschool show, drinks coffee and is like, "Oh, this is great! I sure do love hot bean water." and then when we had our like wrap party after the season was done, at the party we had free coffee and someone stuck a label to it that said hot bean water.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, I think I've worked her design out. I think I really like her design this way.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, she's got this actual stripe that goes down her body. And I think that fits her very well. And I think, yeah, I think for her overall design, I'm really happy with this one. Oh god, I just noticed her eyes are also uneven. Ah! Save me, Clip Studio Paint, so I don't have to redraw it. Your wish is my command. Click and move. Click and move. Click and move. I hate that it makes it blurry, but there we go. Her eyes are now not as askew. See, this is why you flip your drawings, everyone, because if you don't flip them, you don't notice they're askew. So, somebody's telling me I should design Monster Mole Moon. That is a thought. I'm gonna finish the characters that I've got sketched, and then if we're still up for drawing, I will take a crack at designing the Monster Moon.
Yes. For context, we have a lot of characters we want to design, Like
Yeah.
this is my full list right here of the characters I want to design eventually. Got Bite Fur, Whistle Sun, Tumble Strike, the cinnamon roll everyone was in love with before his tragic death. He would have so many music videos about him as the died too soon, everyone in love with him character.
Yeah, exactly.
Mortail, who caused amazing problems but was overall good. Flicker Coral, Rowan Whistle and Whisper Freckle, my two elders, Princess Fur, Midgepaw, Dragon Fur, and Sweetie Clover.
I also noticed her leg is not straight either. I
Ah,
see things I need to fix. I hate it.
ain't that
I
just
hate
the
it.
way?
I know.
Also, I
And yes,
decided.
I do look at references. It is very important as an artist to look at references. Like,
Yes.
I don't care which art teacher's screen. What? No, in animation, references are your lifeline.
Yes.
My references, I try to look at real animals, real photographs. So, for example, Mock Pelt was sketched off of a Sphinx cat that I was looking at. Stripe Strike is actually based off of a cougar anatomy, which is, I drew these ones last night. These ones I did not reference, and you can actually tell I kind of broke a lot of anatomy rules. So I'm gonna have to fix that as we go. I drew these
Mm-hmm.
actually while talking with Rook this morning. You can tell, but it's not terrible. It just,
Hi,
you
Micklin.
can see that the designs are less solid because I had no reference for where to place the muscular, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, um, yeah. Well, like, there's nothing wrong with references, right? Just don't trace other people's artwork.
Yes, there's a difference
That's
between tracing and reference, and sometimes tracing
There's
is
a very
reference,
big
and
difference.
sometimes it's not. Like
Yes.
if your reference is I took a photo of a building outside because I needed a building reference and then I dropped it into my piece and then traced the building. That is A-okay. That is called making your own reference, and tracing is perfectly acceptable professionally in that context. But if your reference
Absolutely
is
is.
someone else's artwork and you want to trace it, that is not okay. But you can
Exactly.
reference other artwork to give you ideas on how to draw things. Like, for example, I needed to draw a character with like hands going a certain direction, and I took photos of my own hands, but it wasn't quite doing it for me. So I looked up hand guides from like Tarzan and 101 Dalmatians, and then referenced those for like some basic hand drawing shapes,
hmm The
but
other
drew them
thing to
myself.
keep in mind, the other thing to keep in mind is if you're doing, say like commission work, or if you're trying to exactly copy another image, but not wanting to trace it, that's also a good form of practice. Just
Yeah.
don't claim it as your own,
Yes,
right?
the fun professional word for that is doing a study.
Yes. You can do studies. Just make sure that you are fully, clearly transparent in that.
Yes, 100%. Oh, thank you, McLean.
No. Little Mockpaw, Jewel Stripes boy.
He ended up being such a good character.
He really did. He went through a lot.
He did. Oh, I thought of something fun last night. So,
Yeah.
I mentioned that like I'm gonna take all the dog encounters and turn them into one big dog that they encounter
The
frequently.
Angry Man dog,
Yes,
yes.
the Angry Man dog. I decided his name. Even
What
though
is
the
his
cats
name?
don't know it, but his actual name on his collar is George, because he is
George
killed.
of the Jungle.
Not George of the Jungle. He's killed by dragon fur. It's Saint George and the Dragon.
Oh my god, that's amazing! Yes!
Or like driven off to me. Um, so I'm like, does he die during that fight instead of dying of a bee sting immediately after, like we originally
Yeah,
noted? Because
I like that better.
the bee sting is really funny, but it's like, does it?
Yeah, but I mean, like, that is a really cool, like, tie to, like, cool Western mythology. It would be a waste not to try it, you know?
It's true. And like we could go halvesies on it, and he could get injured by the dog, and then that injury gets infected, and he dies of that.
Yeah,
So it's still
that
like
makes sense.
narratively loops together, but we still kind of have the illness
It
aspect.
Oh, I'm getting a phone call. Mother, this is not the time for me to receive that. Also, I shouldn't have... Why? Why is this? No, Mom, stop phoning me!
Alright, I got the base inks for Bite Man.
Yeah, Bite Man! Love him! I love it so much. I'm also gonna remove that, and I'm actually going to remove this entire thing. Not that you guys can see it, but, last time I made an oopsies of accidentally, revealing myself and my identity. So,
Yes.
that's why my side of the last stream is down.
Which is terrible because my side is like not watchable because it keeps skipping huge chunks.
I know. We will have to make a master render of the story. I think
We
that
will.
would be the best. And then the
Mm-hmm.
people who were in stream get to be the OGs.
Yeah. You know, if
The
we didn't even like edit it, but just put all the streams together, like in a line to be like the full Foxtide podcast, that would be
That'd
kind
be
of
cool.
fun. You know. And
That
then
could
people
be
could put
cool,
it on
yeah.
as background noise while they do homework.
Exactly. Crazy Cat says, I named my warriors Vinland Saga AU Northern Lights. Oh, dude, I love that. Yes.
That's
Do it.
wonderful.
Do it. Actually, you know, it's funny. I'm not gonna do it. I might still do it, but I did an AU that was based off of Norse mythology, um, where Mapleshade is a dragon,
Ooh.
and um, and Crooked Star is, you know, it's based. I think it's off of the myth of Brunhild. I think it was the woman who's like actually a dragon. Anyway, um, the details are unfortunately not strong in my mind because it's been nearly like 6 months since I concept for it. But I even designed him too.
Ooh.
It was fun. He has braids all over him. So
Amazing.
yeah, I'll have to, if I ever decide that it was worth it to pursue this idea. It's actually based in the Faroe Islands.
Mm.
Um, and I'm using one of the local artists' songs if I ever turn it into a map AU.
Ooh, that's cool.
Yeah, and the cats do have boats. I'm not
Yes.
changing that about Vikings. Like that's
Yes. It's too important for Vikings to have boats.
exactly. I'll make it so they appropriate them from humans, so it's not like too well, even then she turns into a goddamn dragon. You know what? No, we're gonna serpent soul that.
Yes.
If the
Do
cats can just walk onto gondolas and they take them where they need to go, and Barley has a boat, I don't need to think too hard.
Yes, these are very smart cats. They could easily just have a boat.
Yes, they can easily have a boat. Exactly. So, yeah, and then he actually goes to kill the dragon with Willow Pelt, I believe is her name. The cat he falls in love with, which is Silverstream's mom.
Oh, yeah.
And she also ends up being a dragon.
Ah,
So it's like a dragon versus dragon conflict, and then like, yeah.
I love that.
Anyway, yeah. Cause like she just dies of sickness, and it's just like she actually was like had a lot of potential that the Aaron's just like.
They're just like,
Yeah.
guess who needs character growth based off of the death of his wife? Fridge that chick. So sad, so unfortunate.
Yeah, pretty much. Crazy Cat says warrior cats grows opposable thumbs cutely. Yes.
Now you gotta do what Paperina did. Have you ever heard of
Why is
uh
too small.
Whir? Have you ever read Whir? WURR?
Whir.
Is a webcomic back in the day. It's not finished, and it might get finished someday, but it's one of my all-time favorites. About like not anthropomorphic dogs, but like a world where dogs are the sentient species and their societies have evolved as such. So like
Ooh.
they are current the story takes place in the middle of like the cusp of their Iron Age.
Ooh,
Or
I
no,
like
they're
that.
at the cusp of their Bronze Age, and because I'm like, wait, bronze is important in this story. Like bronze has just been discovered, and it's about to like
Mm.
make a huge deal. Or is it iron? I can't remember. It's one of the two. There's about to be a major like discovery of smelting technology is the idea. And none of them have like opposable thumbs, but they still like handle tools and create tools that work for their paws. So they use like the pointer paw finger kind of like a thumb.
Oh, okay.
Which if you pick up your hands and you're like, I'm gonna pick up a pencil using the rest of my fingers on top and my pointer finger below, you can like pick it up and move it around.
Yes.
So there's also this great stuff in the story that like there was an ancient war between dogs and what were called the hellhounds, who were really just
Ooh.
larger dogs that had been mutated by carcinogenic elements found in an area called the crater. And the war ended with the hellhounds getting pushed back into the crater, but the whole idea is that history is only written by the winners. So the dogs are like, oh yes, the crater is
Ah.
full of all these evil monsters that we drove back years ago, but it turns out they're just people. And so the story follows a pack of hellhounds who leave the crater in an attempt to start a new life and are like trying to just find their way without getting hunted down and destroyed by the dogs who think they're monsters.
Dude, I love it.
Oh, and it has some of the best character designs because the author really loves like genetics and biology and stuff. So like all the dogs are mutated, but they're all mutated in actual ways that like actual dogs
Oh.
can be mutated. Like
So
some of
like
them,
melanistic mutations then would be very common.
but like also things like bone disfigurements,
Mhm.
skeletal structure issues, you know, gigantism. Like a
Mhm.
lot of it is definitely pushed to a fantastical level, but it's all like grounded in that reality, and I love it so much.
Dude. Cats.
Let me see if I can find a picture of some of these characters because they're so good and they make me so happy. Oh, it's so like, come on, Google, be better at showing me
What
art
I
that I want
want?
to see. Yes.
Yeah.
So I found an image that I'd love to show, but it's not the original image, so it's really small. So it'll be
Yes.
blurry.
They do not
Ah,
like us as fans and content creators, especially if people want to see our work. Unless you like are really working with the algorithm, YouTube kind of likes to be mean to animators
mm-hmm.
and artists.
Yeah.
Same,
So,
and YouTube is owned by Google, so it's
yeah.
a similar
I
hang it.
found a
I
character
have a
sheet for
buddy.
one of the characters who is like
Gotcha.
has gigantism and multiple eyes and is just the biggest cinnamon roll.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, so if you guys are interested in that, please go look at Rook's stream and come back when you're done. So it's
Yes.
gonna be pretty cool to see that.
Here, I'm trying to find a way to pull it up without like showing everything else. Okay, here we
Oh,
go.
you just save the image and then drag it and drop it into
Oh,
the
that's
stream,
smart.
and it turns into its own image.
There we go. Okay. Oh,
Yeah,
I'm just
that's what
showing
I
my
found
screen,
works.
so
Yeah, yeah. Crazy Cat, I've actually been giving some Vinland characters warriors names already. Of course, the names are bound to
yeah.
change if I find things more fitting. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah,
Um,
this is Maury from Whir, so I will put the title in the chat so that y'all can look it up because it is an excellent story. The writing is wonderful, and the world building is very rich.
nice. I can appreciate that very much. Okay, I'm gonna go put in his markings now. I already have some ideas for how to go about it because he's got these nice 3 tones.
Also, if you
He
do
makes
read
use
Whir,
of
though,
that.
do not bother the creator about it because she hasn't worked on
Yep.
it in a long time because she's moved on to bigger and better projects. But people keep haunting her about Whir, and even if Whir is fantastic, we are not entitled to her ever finishing it. We can enjoy
Yep.
what we have from it.
Exactly. There is no need to be mean to content creators just because we love their content. In
Exactly.
reality, that's kind of the best way to approach it because we want to make sure content creators still want to create, right?
Exactly. Oh, look at this handsome lad. He's so handsome.
Yeah, I should go peek. I haven't actually peeked yet at what you're working on. Is it okay if I post a fan art monster mole? Of course. If you
Yes,
want
please.
to take a crack at it, we won't probably end up using it just because we want to use our own designs, but we'd love to see fan concepts of it.
Yeah.
So, give me 2 ticks. I have found myself. Your stream is not available. What is this, Rook? It's saying your stream is not available.
Oh, that's weird.
That is weird. Can you guys still hear Rook?
Yeah, can you hear me? Can you see me? Am I here?
It's saying Rook is not available. What
let me
is
try
this?
pulling it up on my end. Oh, it's working just fine on mine. Let me link it to you.
Alright, yeah, link it to me, because that's weird.
It's very weird. Oh, thank you, Inspector Spinda.
Spinda's is a darling. Everyone say hello to probably my best friend. Well, not probably. My best friend. I'm so scientific, I hate it. Also, holy smokes, that character design is cool. Okay. And also, yes, I like your design for the TideClan. I think that's awesome. Yes. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna take a peek. Oh my goodness, adult bone paw.
Viper, yeah.
Yeah, Viper. Oh my goodness, I love it! You really took the shape design I went with and just flew with it. Oh, I love it! Oh, you took the tooth too! Yay!
Oh, he's gotta have the tooth. His name is Bite. The tooth is non-negotiable. He's too precious.
I got the wrong link. Uh-oh. Okay, hold on. I am going to save my stream. I apparently have the wrong link linking you.
Oh.
I don't know why I copied it right from YouTube, but I guess YouTube don't like me very much, huh?
Certainly doesn't like either of us much these days. I'm gonna make his spots a little bit brighter than the color you had them, just since I'm not inking them, just to make sure that they are visible.
No, wow, my brain is thinking really hard. The thoughts are coming like molasses. There we go. Save. There we go. The link is saved. You can now go to Rook's channel from my video. According to my calculations, I've developed an equation which allows me to determine that Spectre Spinda is most likely my best friend. That's perfect. Bye.
Oh, Spinda, you liked my Nuzlocke days? That makes me so happy.
Yeah.
That feels both like yesterday and also like a million years ago.
I know. Isn't it nuts to think that like both of us have been in the community that long?
Right?
It's such an alienating feeling, you know, still being here and still making Warriors fan content, and yet like unlike when I was a kid, I'm not fettered by like the conveniences of the community. I can just do what I want with it, and I love it.
Yeah.
Which is my advice to new Warrior Cat content creators. Do what you want with it. You know, provided, of course, that you are nice and kind.
Yes.
And do not make hateful content.
Exactly. Be nice, have fun.
Yeah, that is my advice, is let's not make hateful content, you know?
Agreed.
Create what you want within consideration, right? If something is kind of racist, don't use it. If it's a song, or an image, or a story element, just don't. Okay?
Yep, there's so many good songs and good stories that could be used instead.
Exactly. So, same with certain types of content. Let's remember that there's no such thing as Spotted Leaf's heart.
Yes, it doesn't. The book does not exist.
There is no Spotted Leaf's heart in Bossing Say. For those who are in the know on that fandom.
Classic fandom. Classic.
3. Okay. That's the tail. I really want to get this shape right. I think I need to mark it correctly. I think we're going to use my under sketch here for the anatomy. Use the anatomy to guide this marking. Yeah. Canon sucks, you know better. Yep.
Correct.
I
Absolutely
booted
correct.
grammar. Swaggy grammar. Grammar is for babus and brains that have the patience for it. It's a good skill to have, but at the end of the day, neurodivergent brains will do neurodivergentness.
Correct.
So like, don't panic. It's gonna be okay, even if you make a mistake.
Yes.
As much as our little neurodivergent brains don't want us to.
I think you gave Bite Paw a very beautiful like blueness to his tail.
Yes, I
And
wanted it to match with the How do I animate this? How would I? Sorry, go
oh,
ahead.
you're good.
I'm just trying to think
Oh,
of
I was
how to
just
add stripes in an animatable way.
just I usually just make a shape that the stripes are, you know, like
Yeah, but I'm worried about tying it down to the design. You know what I mean? Like, I don't
mm-hmm.
want them to just be floating,
Yeah.
right? So I've created a guideline for the stripe around his shoulder, but I'm trying to
Mm.
figure out, because his stripes are kind of wavy in his sprite, so I'm
Mm-hmm.
trying to find a way to get that.
If you like made an invisible circle maybe and like had it follow like part of the circle follows the curve of the shoulder, but then it continues around to then create like the reverse side of the circle in a stripe. That way people can like float a circle across the animation to track the stripe sort of a deal.
Maybe. Spinda makes a good point. Make someone draw your story like One Punch Man. That's how the cool kids do it. Exactly. Make your story the focus. Because, like, beautiful art is one thing. I have seen so many, like, fantastic content with beautiful art, but the problem is the characters in the story aren't engaging. It really is those narrative and emotional character beats that really sell a story.
Yeah.
So, like, don't worry about taking your time to make those beats hit emotionally. Because that's what matters.
Yes.
It's actually part of the reason why, instead of just doing a talking stream where we, like, explain the whole narrative arc, we decided to do a character designing stream, because we still want to finalize details about this. We're not done with Foxtide immediately, you know?
Yeah. Like there was a scene in like the first stream that was like a very minor scene at the time, but then when we were going back through the notes later, we realized that we could use it and change it to like be a really important narrative beat for how Mulmoon convinces Nakrai Pa to let him train her because she was resistant to it. And just it ended up being a really cool scene, so it's like we gotta look
Yeah.
for that stuff and all the secrets.
And rewriting your story is fine.
Yes.
Like, don't be afraid of rewrites. You can always go back to it if you decide. So what I've done, Rook,
Mm-hmm.
is I've based his stripes off of hearts. So you would use like a
Oh.
heart tool and just move it down his back 3 times, and then just copy the bumps
Perfect. Perfect.
in descending size. And it kind of fits, because I was like thinking about a Mockingjay, right? But they have these beautiful patterns, and I was like, ooh, how would I incorporate that?
Yeah.
So, anyway, because he's named Mock Pelt, and I was like, well, Mockingjay, you know, just
Yeah.
looks like a bird. He kind of looks like a birdo.
Okay, I'm
Alright,
gonna do like a simplified J feather for obvious reasons.
yeah, is that what you're gonna do?
Yeah. For
Okay.
his little feathers on his tail, just to make it easier to animate.
Yeah, that makes sense. We're gonna temporarily turn off Sharp Strike and everyone. And then we're gonna... Oops, I had it set to all those same layers. That explains why that didn't work. My fun quick coloring in hack is make sure your drawing is lined out nicely, and then just select the outside and delete the outside fill.
There we
That
go.
way, when you lock the layer, you can either make a bunch of new layers on top and just reference them, or just like use the layer you have. You know, fun things, fun times.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm going to start working on his
Actually, I'm gonna make
markings on that note.
those the white part, and then make the middle part the dark part.
Yeah, I think Oops, I even forgot to draw his in Speaking of ADHD and focus, hey, does anyone else also have the issue where, like, you plan to draw a line and you think you've done it, and then you go back and you're like, I didn't actually draw that line?
That's
I just
funny.
had that. I literally just had that. It was pretty good. I don't think I'm gonna make the stripe at the back of his head dark. We've already got a lot of characters with darker stripes, so I'm just gonna actually increase the area scaling to 3 and see if that helps with his helping. Cool. I'll have to go through and clean it up. This is just a rough pass at the markings. But I think if it was like that.
There we go. I think Bite Fur is done in my. Oh wait, no, his little
Ooh.
toofy. I forgot to color in his nose and his tooth.
I'll make it darker.
And then I also need to
yeah.
like make his paw color.
Yeah. Go.
I'm actually gonna make his.
We will totally survive if we hug Mole Moon. He was like that because he suddenly stubbed his toe. Oh, you posted a monster Mole Moon tiny things? Okay, I'll go check it out. Give me 1 second. I think it is in that. So we'll go back to this. We will not play it because thank you, auto block autoplay. And it was probably in your community tab. Here we go. Nope, that's your lives. Come on. Thank you, community. Ooh, Monster Mole Moon.
Ooh, what?
I will have to link it to you.
Yes,
I will have
please.
to save it. We're going to name it Clangen Monster Moon Tiny Draws. Draws. I probably wrote your name wrong. I realize now, but you know what? We'll work with this. I apologize. So I'm gonna throw it up on my stream so you guys can see it. He looks criminally deranged, and I love that. And then I'm about to drop it off to Rook.
Yay! I love
Thank you
being
guys
able
for
to see
fan art.
things. Yeah. I love the.
Yeah, no,
Oh,
he
that
looks
looks
criminally deranged. I love it.
fabulous. Fabulous.
Criminally. Oh, see you later, Spinda. Thank you for coming. I forgot to add scars to cat character. I only remembered when I was laying in bed. Yeah, things like that. Oh, fun! Spinda, when you do your, hopefully Spinda will post it, ever. But Spinda does, like, really cool, yeah, there's the Mole Moon design. It's pretty cool, isn't it, Neo Magic? I was saying I look like that when I stub my toe. It's great. Yeah, so I was about to say, is hopefully Spinda will actually post a video of all the little pixel gifs that they've made, because holy smokes, are they amazing.
Nice.
Yeah. I've wanted to promote that because they're doing that as commission stuff, so, and they're only, I think, like $5 or $10.
Oh wow, that's great.
Yeah, they're doing it as practice, so they didn't want to charge people that much.
Aww, nice.
If you guys want to commission Spinda, please do. Spinda's work is bloody amazing. Alright, does he also have blue eyes? I have way too many cats with blue eyes, man. It was not on purpose, I promise. It's just how the genetics in the game works. I have too many cats with blue eyes. Okay, and the dark color. Ooh. No, I don't like that. Nose? No. I feel like I will use the other color of his scar as his nose color. I feel like it fits him way better. It's already quite a light character, so. And then it looks like he's got little ticks on his legs, so I will add little tick stripes. There was something I was gonna do though as I mentioned that. I already did it. Cool. Okay, we're gonna have
Who is
little
this? Vine?
stripes.
Who is this?
This is Mock Pelt.
Baby.
Isn't he gorgeous? And then that's the finished stripe strike.
Oh, gorgeous.
I like the light color here. I think it really fits.
It does. It'll look good when
So.
they're fighting on the cliff top.
Yes, I think so too. And yeah, the other reason we wanted to fully design these characters out is so that we can do more fan content. To be honest, like there's a lot of moments we wanted to do and it's like, oh, but we didn't design them. So this stream was a really good opportunity just to sit here and character build.
Yeah.
And he's got yellow teeth because he's a stinky boy.
So stinky.
He's the kind of kid who doesn't brush his teeth. Oh, I forgot to draw the ticks. That's right, I was gonna do that, thank you. Wait for ramen? Nice. Life looks like it's going well for Mole Moon. You know, just, murder, death, destruction, all that stuff.
The classics.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3 is his ticks. Yeah, 1. Or actually, could I V them? I'm gonna V them because it would match the little hearts. Yeah, there we go. He's been V'd. He has little V's on his front legs.
Excellent.
Or just stripes. I haven't decided. But they're there. There's indication of little tick marks.
Perfect.
And I'm gonna leave his hind legs alone. That is already enough little bits to draw. Okay, let's look back at our designs here. Next we will be doing vine fluttering mouse. Alright, let me go back to my Clangen stream and pull out references of these guys. I think I'm gonna do fluttering mouse first, because like I had some really beautiful ideas for them.
Yes, I love fluttering mouse so much. They're such a cool character.
I know. They have such an amazing story. Like, and I'm happy we decided to make both of them non-binary because it makes it easier on my brain.
It does. Much
beautiful.
easier
Anyway.
pronouns.
Yes. Do you... Hold on. Someone said, do you know some warriors' names I've been given the characters? You could even give input if you have suggestions. Sure, if you want to comment them, I'll keep my eye out. I'm going after the burb. Hey, bird. Shiny things. I'm also ADHD. Yeah. Let's find ways to distract Galaxy. Stop! It's terrible!
Stop bullying Galaxy, guys! Oh my gosh!
I know, it's terrible. It's
How
terrible.
dare you?
Okay, I'm now gonna start to clean up this beautiful, beautiful little round girl.
Bless.
I wanted to make her like a short Munchkin style cat. That's just how I picture her. She's like this sweet but temperamental she-cat, you know?
Yeah.
Well, sorry, female presenting.
I still,
yeah.
in my brain, I kind of still, like, they are both theys, but I kind of feel like it's like a he, they, and she, they, but they both prefer they. But they don't mind she or he.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna stick with they, just because it makes it easier on my...
Yeah, stick with they.
On the story beats, and...
Yes.
It's also just, like, more accepting, because, like, I'm non-binary myself, right? So I do prefer... Yeah, I do prefer they prefer to she, right? Like, between my two pronouns, she, they, them, I do prefer my they, them pronouns, so...
Yeah.
I keep the she just 'cause, like, in work environments, you never know who's actually, you know, nice people.
Yeah, unfortunately, yeah.
So, I do, in professional settings, use the she, her.
Yes, but in cat world, in cat storyland,
And among
it's
my
better. They, thems for all.
Let's make life a little easier, yes.
Alright, now time for Whistle Sun. Let me check off the list Adult Bite Fur. But here's his
Adult Bite Fur,
finished design for everybody. Dun dun dun. I'll leave that up for a second.
And find it out. Yeah. Go check out Rook's stream to see Bite Fur's final design. Okay, I'm going to look up.
I'm excited
Can
for
cat. I
Whistle Sun.
messed up some aspects of her legs there.
Ah,
I think the joints are going to be a little lower. We'll see. We'll find out.
yeah. I'm excited for Whistle Sun because when I first designed her, I gave her these kind of like whiskery things on this underneath her ears, which is just kind of cool as an apprentice. And I'm gonna
Yeah.
make them longer, and it's gonna be like Rays of the Sun, because her warrior name.
Ooh. Ooh, I like
She's
that.
she's
Yes.
gonna she's gonna look like an axolotl, which
Can
brings
appreciate that.
brings me great joy.
Yes, I imagine it does.
Okay,
Oh,
I'm
axolotls. Ah, my brain. Now I'm thinking of axolotls. How could you do this to me?
gonna we're gonna adjust the stance just a little bit to reflect her coolness and power because she is fierce warrior who learns to maybe chill out a bit.
Yeah, yeah. So, like, one thing that occurs to me as I was looking at my Clangen game, because, you know, I get distracted,
Of course.
that Clover is long-haired. And so, like,
Yes,
I'm wondering if I should retcon Fluttering Mouse to be long-haired, just to give that visual indication of parenthood.
that would be good, I think.
Yeah, okay.
Also, would you
Um,
perchance be interested in incorporating Cloverfin's other design from being in my clan?
yeah, send me a screenshot of him, please.
Yes, it's pretty simple. Also, thankfully, also long fur, so,
Yeah, yeah, it kind of works out. Okay. And then let's see. Crazy Cat says I have Soot Blaze as Thor's, Irish Heart as Helga. Hell yeah. Snowcatcher as Ylva. Yeah. And Finstrike as Thorfinn. Yeah. No, I love those names. Don't change them. They're amazing for those characters. Yeah. I haven't. Oh, I see. He's got some cream on him in yours. Okay.
Or like an orangey, maybe?
Yeah. Let's
So,
see. There it did paste. Okay. So let's pop open this and move hit Cloverfin down there, and then I'm actually going to quickly grab. So the funny thing is, Clover was exiled in my game. He actually doesn't appear in my clan roster. Oh, I remember why he was exiled. Mole Moon exiled him after he was like, "You promised I would be deputy."
yeah, I got kicked out by Necrostar, and that's what kicked off the whole battle, is because he went to FoxClan and was like, wait,
I think there's something wrong with this. Yeah.
Shardstar, what are you doing here? You're alive. You need to tell these people who you are and go save your clan.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
Shardstar's like, fine.
Yeah. I forget. In this version of the game, yeah, he was Nokre Star's first apprentice.
And I did ship him with Whistle Sun at the end, so if he can
You
like
did.
contrast nicely with her ginger fur, that would also be pretty cool. I don't know.
Yeah. Did you share her design?
Yes, I will send that to you real quick. Or at least here's
Yeah.
her kit or her apprentice design, which is going to be pretty close to the final version.
Yeah. Yes, that's right. That's right. Okay, yeah. So I think his pale colors would really match. I think I'm looking at your version where he's got this kind of like matte. Okay. They both have blue eyes, which is nice. I will see what I can do for his designs.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
All right, let's do
In the
one.
meantime, let's get this girl rolling. I love when I can find someone with the same interests as me and my brain goes burr, hyperfixation. Yes. That is, yeah. That is how it goes though, isn't it? Okay, I'm gonna do another rough pass over her anatomy here because, like, as I said, I drew this while talking with Rook this morning and I wasn't looking at references, and I can see where a lot of anatomy mistakes are. So, I'm just gonna kind of pass over her roughly and then do another cleaned up sketch, I think, because I don't think, yeah, I want to kind of play, yeah, okay, I have ideas. I do have ideas, okay, because she's a very sweet girl. I think she's actually gonna get a tuft of fur that goes like that.
Okay, I'm trying to make
We don't
these.
mind cats with hair here.
Yes.
We're okay with that. and because she is a Scottish foldy kind of munchkin cat, I'm actually going to give her small little poofy ears.
Yes. Okay, I think that's a pretty good shape for her
There's too
sun
many
rays,
cats
yeah.
with like sharp and pointy designs, and like they live next to like a town, so I imagine they get to sometimes have cats that are, you know, not
Squishier.
yeah, they're not wild type design cats.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna make Dragon Fur and Sweetie Clover extremely squishy because they are both like. I also I'm gonna retcon Dragon Fur's story a little bit to be he's the delusions of grandeur one. He's like Firestar if Firestar were Smudge,
Oh my
where
god, yes.
he's like, I want to be a warrior. I'm gonna go out and have an adventure, and he's not super great at it.
Yep.
And then Sweetie Clover comes looking for him because she's like also delusions of grandeur and is like, my fated love, you abandoned me and I have come to be a warrior with you. And he's like, oh, sick. And so they're just off living their own story, being the main characters, and everyone else just like, okay, okay. And then Dragonfur's death kind of snaps Sweetie Clover into reality, and she actually has to go through an arc of becoming an actual good warrior. And
Yeah,
so I think
that makes sense.
she is the one that ends up accidentally killing Stripe Strike, and I think that's like surviving
Yeah.
the fight with Stripe Strike is her arc to becoming truly a warrior, not just in delusions but in reality.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Even if it's not glamorous.
Yeah. Swaggy Links, thanks you for popping into stream. Have a good day. It's like, I think, looking at a real cat's paw. Kind of gonna bend that into position, and then he's gonna have shaggy little muffins. And this is why we look at references, people. Gives me the opportunity to make this design cute, because there's so many cute little Scottish fold cats out there. Oh my god. Sorry, I love Scottish fold cats. They are so cute. And she's a pretty round flat cat, so we can play with this design a bit more, I think. I think it's a little too low here, though. Like that. And that comes out like that. There we go. That's not a tangent. We like no tangentings.
Yes, we do.
This is where I fucked up the anatomy, I think, is on this back end here.
Oh, you finished. Where do you send fan art, some Keywinter? Where?
Sunky sent fan art?
Yeah, if I can find you on YouTube, and if you are on YouTube and posted it as a like post on YouTube, I can find it.
Yeah, post on YouTube, DeviantArt, Google
Found
Drive.
you. Okay, looks like
You're gonna have to send me that fan art, sir.
Yeah.
Sir Rook. Sir Maker of Beautiful Stories.
Mm-hmm.
Partake to me divulgence of this fan art. Oh, alright, see you, Tiny Draws!
I haven't found it yet. Can you... Oh, okay. Somke will post it in a minute.
Okay, I do have to ask Crazy Cat, what is the name that you gave to Askeladd and Bjorn? Just asking for my little Vinland obsessed brain. Okay. I think... No, that back leg's not gonna work. There we go. That'll be better. But now it is too long. So now we go into our tool. Go boop. And we go boop. And we go boop. And we go boop. And now she's got a leg that actually matches.
Love that.
As I say, guys, gotta love it. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Whistle Sun's coming along here.
That is a tangent. It's a tangent. Ah, I have so many tangents in her little furs. Tangents. We don't like tangents. You know what? I'm gonna make her chest pop out from here then. There we go. Rough design. Rough design. I gotta remember to rough design. Ash Talon, hell yeah! And Beer Fang, or Bear Fang. Yeah, I love it. Welcome back, Neo. I like those names very much. Crazy Cat, that fits those characters. We are currently designing, and I think she's got a laurel leaf, so I gotta look up what laurel leaves actually look like and make it animatable.
Yes.
Okay, so they're kind of long. Okay, I see. Given the way they've drawn it, it's more not like the actual plant, which is kind of funny.
That is funny.
You see, it is pretty funny, yeah. Okay. Okay. I can kind of see that working. I could make that animatable. Okay. This is where we start getting a little more rough, but it is attached to behind her ear, so here's what I'll do. Pop it out like that, and it looks like I'm gonna have one stalk, two stalk, three stalk, and then 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. There we go. That's a little more easy to animate. Yeah, that's right. If you're ever designing designs for animation, by the way, make sure you count your tufts. I swear to God. If I don't plan a design around it, I find myself just like over complicating it. So if you're having like tufts of hair or anything, like plan to count them out, or like objects that are moving around independently with little segments, because it will save you so much time in the long run.
Yes. I'm trying to sort out this lady's tufts, speaking of which. Trying to just get the shapes to feel correct. Because she's got such a lovely shape to that tuft in her apprentice stage. And I did want to retain those shapes, but make them even more so for her name, Whistle Sun.
Yeah. So, Crazy Cat, you'll find there's a complete tone shift in Vinland Saga going forward, but it is definitely worth it to get through it. Thorfinn's story is amazing. Heads up, this story is not intended for kiddos. Not Foxtide, but Vinland Saga, the one that Crazy Cat and I have been gushing over. It is not intended for kiddos. It is definitely an adult-orientated story.
Yes.
So I'm just saying that now before people be like, oh, what are they talking about? Okay, and then round off her little.
Okay,
There
I
we
think
go.
that feels. Oh, if I drop it a little, that helps. Okay, I think that feels pretty good.
Nice. I need to move my little reference higher up. I think she's turning out really well.
Yeah.
Yeah, guys, what do you think? She's kind of short and stocky, and I like it very much. Yes. Okay. I'm gonna start working on her darker markings now.
Give her a
Yeah,
little...
no. Vinland Saga poses as an action story, but it really is just a character developing story. It is amazing. So she's got really dark stripes. And then kind of, okay. So like, what if I made her hair the dark part? Her hair the dark part. And then she has her little cheeks that come down like that as also dark. I'll make sure I'm separating off the rounds. Okay, so that would also make it easier to animate. Her ears will stay. Then she's kind of got this heart shape going on here. They have this heart shape. I think that would work good that way. And then we're gonna add a single little stripe to each paw. All these cats are striped or tabby. I dislike it very much. I'm going to remove all the extra stripes. But here's what I will do. One stripe on her tail for the dark. One stripe for the medium tone, and then it's the base tone. Okay, I think I'm ready to start sketching her in properly now.
Wonderful.
Isn't she adorable? I know. Have you seen this, by the way, Rook? Do you want me to send you a screenshot of what I've got?
Oh, yes, send me a screenshot.
I think you will approve. She is super bouncy and cute looking. I haven't started coloring, so we'll see how I get through her colors, but that's what she looks like right now.
Oh my gosh!
Isn't she adorable?
She is. They are. I love them.
Sorry, they are adorable, yes. Again, as I said, I don't mean to misgender cats. It's just the way the brain works.
It's true.
It works in mysterious ways.
So, it is very true.
Anyway. Okay, I'm gonna do a cleanup sketch. And then, she will be good to color.
Wonderful.
They will be good to color. So. I think I'm actually gonna leave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ooh, that's too many. Let's simplify this out a bit. One on the top. One on the bottom. One adjoining. There we go. 3. Let's make it 3. As much as I like her having 4. I like that little side scoop. Near her nose. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. That makes sense.
Okay, I've got my Whistle Sun sketch sorted out, I think. Like, her cheek tufts are not super dramatic, but like making them super long and dramatic was just feeling weird and not very Whistle Sun, so I ditched it.
Nice. Okay. She might look like an emo kid from the 2000s, and I actually think I approve of it. They might look like an emo kid from the 2000s, but I approve of it.
Yes. They've got big emo energy, like, considering what happens to them in their life, like...
Both, like, they're gonna be like the hyper pinky, you know, like happy-go-lucky emo kid, and then they're gonna, and then near the end, Fluttering Mouse is like, just respect my surroundings!
People would use that song in videos with Fluttering Mouse. Yes. Or they should, wink wink to chat.
I remember, because Fluttering Mouse is the one who ends up killing Evelyn Whisker.
Not Evelyn Whisker, I don't think, but Elm Star.
Elm Blossom.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, accidentally.
Sorry.
But yes.
Yes, accidentally. She accidentally kills our main character, one of our main characters in TideClan. So that's why I wanted to make her design particularly standoutish, because she has her own whole narrative. They have their own narrative arc.
Yes.
I'm so used to referring to Fluttering as a she, and it's just like, they're non-binary like me. Think of me. So. Okay, the ear tuft will be 1, 2, 3. Again, simplicity. If this was an illustration, I would keep it as fluffy as I did. But because it's not an illustration and these are supposed to be easy to draw characters, I am not going to preserve some of the fluffy lines I did.
Yes. Makes sense.
Because my... Chris Cat, I love your style, Yoink said. Thank you! Yeah, I took a really long time to develop this style. It's very much inspired off of Disney and anime mixed together. So. And of course, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, working hard. I'm trying to decide, I should probably leave her eye on the other side, not... Yeah, you know what, since we're doing North American style more here, I'm not going to actually have her eyebrow there. But it's good to denote where the heads are, especially even if you're making asymmetric designs. It's important to note. where the symmetrical features would have been. Just remember, you want to make it easy to animate. I am wishing I did this on vector layers. It's okay. I've been spoiled by vector.
Same.
Nice. By all means, fluttering mouse could use she. They, she. Yeah, no, I agree, Badger Cats.
But we like
just
they
like,
better.
yeah, like, yeah, I do prefer they pronouns myself, but for fluttering as a character, feel free to use she or they.
Yeah.
I think fluttering would be pretty chill about it. Stripe Strike, however, I feel like would be like a little more antsy about it, you know?
Yes. Strike, I feel, is firm, like she, her pronouns.
Yeah, it's very firm she, her pronouns, but she's very butch, right? So I imagine she gets mistaken by FoxClan warriors all the time.
Oh, yes. That would explain why in all of my notes she's listed as a man, because FoxClan is really bad about that, specifically related to her.
That would make total sense, and I love this. It would be funny if, like, a patrol event happens, and they're looking for Stripe Strike, and it's like, where is he? Where is he? And so all of TideClan are like, who are you talking about? And they don't know Stripe Strike's name, so they're just like describing physical features.
I'm just imagining when
maybe...
when Mole Moon died, he's like, "Who was the Tom that beat me?" And then like having the Mulan scene, like
Yeah.
during the actual fight, like the warrior from the mountains.
Yes, that would be amazing. I am no man. Dude, I love it. That would be epic. Or butch a lesbian. Stripe Strike, my baby. Agreed, Crazy Cat. Yeah, understandable. Vector layers are also great. Yes. Toon Boom, or sorry, Clip Studio Paint does have vector layers. I have a habit of hitting raster layers as like my default. Because like technically I could go right now and that's a vector, right? The lines I'm just drawing now, these are all vector. It's amazing. But I've already started this and I don't think I can I retroactively turn it? Hold on. Layer settings. Change layer name. Block pixel. Now you got me looking. I'm curious now. Convert layer. I can convert it into a vector. Let's go!
Let's go, baby!
But it takes away the pencil.
Dang.
So, because I didn't draw it in vector first, it vectorizes it with points. Yeah, that makes sense. Metal Overlord? I don't know what you're talking about there, Neo. But here we go. Oh, I love this stream. This stream is fun.
It is. This is such a fun story. I love these characters so much.
I know. I love them so much too. They're just babus, and it's amazing.
Yes.
Like, all these characters are very distinct, which I think is really cool. Because of our kill counter system, right? We were forced to have to really develop the characters that would survive. And I think I want to keep that for our next clan gen, because I actually like smaller clans. It means that we're able to, like, really ham in on character details.
Exactly. The bigger they get, the, like, more unwieldy it becomes, because it's like, how can all of these characters have a unique and interesting story?
They can't. That's the real answer. Da-da-da-da-da-da. There we go. See, this is where vector would have been handy, because I would have just been able to, like, click delete these inside lines without having to erase them, but we live and let learn.
We sure do.
There we go. I think she's ready. They are ready for coloring.
Now I do
So,
love Fluttering Mouse and Vine for our T for T non-binary couple. But as far as
yes.
T for T couples, the peak in Foxtide for me has to be Apricot Tail and Bowstar.
Yes!
I love
It's
them
so
so much.
good!
Oh, that reminds me though, I did want to ask you.
Yes.
Way early in the first stream, due to the nature of how Mole Star was transferred over to your clan,
Yes.
he was also trans?
Um,
And
okay.
I'm not sure, like, do we want to keep that? Because on the one hand, trans representation is great, even evil trans representation. On the other hand, he exudes so much toxic masculine energy.
I mean, if you wanted to have meta commentary, you could really focus on him being a trans man who's like hyper fixated on that toxic masculinity aspect of it.
Maybe. I'm
I don't know. I
torn.
don't think
I'm
it
torn.
fits. I
It,
honestly don't think it fits.
from what he grew into, I don't think it fits either.
Yeah, I don't think it fits.
He just is such a cis male.
He really is. Like,
There's an energy to that. It's the entitlement. That's what it is.
yeah, it is definitely entitlement that you
Yes.
sense. I agree.
Which is not to say all cis men are entitled. You know, if you are a cis man in chat, I see you, I love you. But entitlement is a very common struggle for cis
Yes.
men. Yeah, okay.
There we go. I love this. I love this so much.
Oh my
Oh my
gosh,
god.
their colors! Their colors!
Yes, I
I
think
just,
I like
I
this.
want to grab their face and squish it in my hands and just go wee wah, wee wah, wee wah.
I know, and I'm gonna go with the purple color. I think
Yes.
too many blue cats. So if I have a chance to grab a purple color, I'm doing it.
Yes, please.
And I think their nose will be. I'm gonna decide maybe like a light blue. Continuing on with our blueness. Yes. Their nose. Oh, this is so
Oh,
cute.
the fan art is up. Let me go find it from Somkey.
Fan art.
Oh, I don't see it. Where did you post it, Somkey?
You can't post links in chat, by the way, guys. Only we can.
Mm-hmm. I'm on Somkey's like community tab and I don't see any posts. So I'm like,
Sonic
don't.
Heroes
Oh,
Final
on
Boss. Oh,
DeviantArt.
gotcha.
Okay. Um, you can't post links in chat. So can you tell me what your DeviantArt name is so I can go hunt for it?
You know what we could do? In our
Whoa.
description, we could make like a Google, like a Google Drive folder that people can just upload their fan art to.
That is a thought. Now, I do have one recommendation with that. I have tried in the past doing Google Drives that have mass access for both uploading and downloading, and
Oh, yeah.
Google gets mad quickly
Yeah,
because it's like,
that's true.
how do all these people know how to log into this Google Drive? Fraud, cheating, hackers.
Hacks! We call hacks! Yes. Yeah. So.
So we will figure out. Oh, okay, I found your DeviantArt. Let me find the fan art then. Oh, yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
that
can you
looks
send
so
it to me so I
good.
can share it on my stream?
Yes. Here, I'll just send you the link so that you can save it and then share it. And I'm also going
Yeah.
to save it. Download it.
Mm.
Here it is. Check out Somkey's art.
I'm taking a peek, I'm gonna take a peek. Oh my goodness. Lost it all. Oh, Sunky!
It's so sick.
Dude, okay, I'm going to link it in chat so you guys can actually go and add it to favorite folders and give it the attention it deserves.
Yes, yes, yes.
And then I'm also gonna save this image into the Clangen stream and fan art, and I'm gonna make sure to name it promptly. Full Moon lost it all. Thumb key. Alright, saved. Correctly, too.
Yes.
The right naming scheme and everything.
I love that.
And there he is, everyone. Look at that criminal. I love it. Yeah, he's very cis male energy, yes. Oh, I just moved my entire stream layout.
Alright, I finished Whistleson's inks, finally.
Dude, guys, look at this man! Look at the mole man!
Oh, he's so good.
So good. So good. Good job, Somki.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm gonna delete that from, yes. Yeah, you guys can watch me spin it around like a madman on stream. Alright, I can delete that as well, because we finished with that reference. Okay, I'm gonna continue drawing our beautiful fluttering, because they are the truest of truths.
Yes. Yes, they are. And I'm going through and coloring the girl. The beautiful Whistlesong. I love her character so much. Like, I might go back and do some tweaks in our big notes about her, like, development. Because in my notes going since, she kind of has a little bit of, like, a main character syndrome. Like, if I go back and look through the events, thinking about her as the main character instead of Bite Paw. Because originally she was, like, secondary to Bite Paw, but really, she was the main character all along. Because he's the gentle... Because, like, he's the gentle, good-hearted, like, sidekick character.
Yeah. There we
like,
go. I think I
big
perfected
sidekick
her
energy.
design.
Oh, yes.
No, it needs to be dark. There we go. Alright. I like that very much. I think it fits. So, is that pale color, like, the same as this color? No, it is not. Is it? Uh-oh. It is not. I need to change it! Ah! My brain does not like it. Not like it, semi-am. There we go. Yes. Yes! This feels so early 2000s, I love it. Okay, that is Fluttering Mouse. She is done. They are done. Okay. So Fluttering Mouse goes into turn off mode. Let's see who's left to design. Oh! All these characters, it's so cool!
Hey, Scarlet and Sierra. Don't worry about being late to the stream. We're hanging out. We're drawing cats.
Yeah.
It's all good stuff.
No huge narrative changes have been made here, so the story's relatively the same for the most part.
Yeah.
There's definitely going to be changes, and we are going to do like a master document as well as like a final cap off video. Maybe we could even edit it and make it like you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
I did notice that my chat is actually not happy there. I will turn that down and then people can see that, and then I'm going to go get my kofi balls. That does not sound right, but that is what it is. I want you to know this. You know what? I'm gonna just, cry on the inside. There we go. I've changed up my layout a little bit, so now chat's not as, packed in there. So if people start chatting, they can actually see it. And yeah, 3D stuff is amazing. I love Blender. Yeah, now I can actually see chat on screen on my actual stream. Okay, I think I'm gonna do Vine next, because the reason being is that if I don't have Vine I won't be able to, like, make Cloverfin a very beautiful, see, family, and there's the last of Vine our Babu! He died really old, considering. I mean, not too old. He was only like 2 months and a half older than,
Did Vinefur, did they die in, like, the final battle? I can't remember. Or did they,
no.
or were they one of the survivors?
No, they died.
Okay.
Vinefur was exiled, actually, because he was originally the deputy after, Strike retired.
Yes, I do remember that.
In order for, Not Pelt to make Elm Blossom deputy, she manipulates events so that he's a traitor.
Yeah.
I
framed them for Spogscar's murder.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm trying to remember how he died. I might be able to check his history and see.
I'm also going in and checking like our deaths tracker the in Discord.
Yeah, in his absence, he's been exiled.
Yes.
So he ended up in your clan. I think maybe he died in a patrol and was killed by Mockpelt.
I remember. Vinefur, there was the fox attack from the maned wolf,
Oh, that's
and Vinefur
right.
saved Leafshard's life, and that's how
That's
Notgrace
right.
Pelt came to
Learn the
realize.
Yeah.
Yes, there was that much death. There was a lot of death.
There was death all over this, and it was amazing. Yeah, first time Blender users' first models are hilarious.
Have this
Okay.
curve underneath the
I think
ear.
keeping Vinefur as a trans male makes sense. He's just very male energy.
Yes, he is.
So he's definitely gonna stay a trans male. But I think that, Fluttering Mouse can be non-binary. I think
Yes.
that makes sense.
I think so too.
In the context.
Yeah, and then they have kids the same way Flicker Coral and Moortail had kids. The normal way that lesbians and non-binaries and everyone else have kids. that that's a joke about magic.
Yes, magic.
Because this is a better world.
Yes. It's a safer place.
Yes.
I'm actually gonna try to, like, make him a little pointier. We'll see how it goes.
I could see Pointy for Vinefur, because he's pretty prickly through a lot of the story. Like, he's definitely on Nacre Star's, or more on Elm Blossom's case, which then makes Nacre Pelt dislike him.
He's a very serious man.
Yes. Yes, he is.
Let's actually take a peek at his personality. And he's also righteous. Yes, so I imagine that, like, any mistake was capitalized on for educational purposes.
Oh,
which
yes.
probably irritated the crap out of the apprentices.
Very much so, very much so. Oh, she's beautiful. I love her. She's looking so good. Whistle Sun.
Oh, yes. Make it very boxy, you know? I think I'm gonna increase the size of its nose. As I said, I didn't plan these ruffs underneath as well as I did the other ones above. So there's gonna be a bit of me tweaking, and, you know what? I don't like that. I don't actually like that. Let's try again.
Now for her paws, when I originally designed her, she was somewhat off-screen for her paws, so do I want to give her little socks?
That is a question. Do you want to give her socks?
So I could give her little light-colored socks to match with the lighter color in her ear that isn't present anywhere else.
You could. You could.
Maybe like just some small socks right on the paws. Let's see how that looks. I don't like it. Draws too much attention to her feet.
Yeah, I'm kind of looking at serviles and their anatomy.
Oh yeah, she is very serval-ish.
He is, yes. Yeah. It's kind of that tall. I want there to be, like, design parallel, like, oppositing here, because of how stocky and round fluttering mouse is, it would be really cool to have like a really tall, skinny, you know what I mean, like a
Yeah.
serval. So I
Yeah.
think I'm gonna do another pass over the anatomy here and kind of
Perfect.
anatomize it a little. Have those rounder features. So we will round them out, but make it boxy. Yeah, we'll box off the sides. I think that'll help with the design.
Yeah.
New bed recently. I should get out of it, but it's comfy. Oh, I never get out of bed. If you have the opportunity to stay in bed, man, I respect that. Do it. Yeah, I'm gonna redesign the anatomy here. As I can. Because servals have very interesting eye layout. Like, it's very, very sunken in. Like, if I do my eye pattern here, eyes would sit like that. And if I had eyebrows,
There we
just be
go.
little dots.
That's what she needed. She needed socks, but they needed to not be white. They needed to be the orange color from her spots.
Ah, that makes sense.
That
Yes,
ties it together.
recombination. I can't wait to show each other our final designs at the very end.
Right.
I'm excited to see how it goes on your end there. But yeah, I think very much gonna boxify this cat. And because he is supposed to be taller, we're gonna like pop his neck all the way up there. Yeah, that's way better. I'm happy with that anatomy now. Way better. Purples don't even have like a chest. They kind of just like tall being it.
They do. They're very oddly shaped, and it's wonderful.
Yeah, it's just like a box on a box. It's actually kind of handy. Gives me like actual anchor points for some of this.
Yeah.
Oh. Can I? Oh, did you ever end up getting vine fur in your clan?
Yes, I'll send you
Yeah.
the vine for design to
Yeah, because I want to
incorporate
see
here.
if merging them together makes sense.
Yeah. He's got some stripes in mine.
Oh,
Which are
crazy
nice.
cat, I get that. Disability is real, and people need to definitely treat, like, invisible disabilities are so important to recognize. Absolutely. I am also on a similar thing. I still have some, like, some small amounts of work I can technically do. It's just, like, because of the system in the country I'm in, you have to make sure you report all your income. So I do. That's a non-negotiable. I think I'm also gonna make them have very tiny paws.
Oh, yes. Tiny, tiny paws.
He will have very tiny paws. And then his legs will bow out like that. And then that will be the underside. And then I have the belly here, so if like have to bite it, the belly would be there. And then the paw would end up here. And then here we'd have the elbow and then down. And this way we can actually have some asymmetry in the design. Pop that out, and boom! Anatomy done for the sucker.
Yes.
Although I will
He's
note
so
his...
tall. I love that.
I think I need to make that more apparent that that's his leg popping out there. There we go. As I said, that's why I don't like to... I like to do all my anatomy work off stream, just because it's a lot of just like redesign and shifting, and it's not bad, and it's always good to see. It's just I find people, like when I watch other artists on YouTube do their stuff, they always have the sketches done so that their audience doesn't get bored.
Meh. The sketch part is fun to watch, I think. But I also don't watch a lot of those, so I wouldn't know.
Yeah. Traditional ones for sure do it too, so. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Now I can really have fun with this design as I'm cleaning it up.
Yeah.
We will turn down the other design, and then I will take a peek at what you sent me. Oh, he's like a brown color. Maybe this is where Cloverfin gets that orange from.
Ah, yeah.
Because they're both silver tabbies here, but like it would be cool to have that kind of. I have a lot of silver and blue cats in my clan. I don't know. I don't know if you've noticed.
I have like a
So,
lot of ginger in my clan. So many gingers.
well, I'm glad you like to see the sketching part, Crazy Cat,
Yeah.
because I actually do like sketching.
You could
Anyway,
do
sorry.
like kind of a torty, but like a silver and ginger torty for them, maybe.
Let's find out if there are cats that I can reference for that. Speaking of, um, silver, silver, orange, torty cat. Ooh, there are some interesting torty cats. Oh, ooh. Okay, I'm gonna copy this image and post it here as my reference because look, guys, that would make a great combination in terms of just like design. Let me. Yeah, I think we're gonna follow that design a little bit. And then sort of like mix the colors up. In fact, actually, what I could do, see, this is the glorious thing about editing softwares. We'll turn this to gray, and then we will go into this. We will go into new, distort, where's it? New correction layer, gradient map. We're actually gonna gradient map him.
Yes.
So we'll grab effect. Fine. We'll change it. Change my Bramblefur's Ashes gradient.
Alrighty, I've got Whistle Sun done. Hooray! Now I gotta move on to characters who haven't been designed yet.
Haha.
But I'm gonna take a quick break. I gotta run to the restroom, so I will be back in a few moments.
You do your magic, sir.
It's not magic, but thank you.
I beg to goddamn differ. Your skill is amazing.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Alright, I'll be back.
On that note, go please subscribe to Dragon Rook. Their work is amazing. This is not possible without them. Like, I'm
Oh.
gonna say it now. Like, this, I would never have had the focus to continue.
I would never have done this on my own either. It would have been too much work and I would have gotten burnt out so easily. But doing it together has been so much fun and it makes me so happy. So everyone go subscribe to Galaxy. They made it
And everyone
possible.
go subscribe to Rook.
Yeah. Alright, I'll be right back.
And if we look at this color, let's actually make it that bright orange and see what happens. Ooh! Okay. It gives us an idea. No, I don't like that. We're gonna remove the mixing color. Okay, cool. And then the cool part is we can actually just turn this to color, or even multiply. Green. Let's go normal for now. And then let's go back to this layer. I'm actually kind of curious. Instead of gray, let's make it color again. Okay, kind of gives me a rough estimate. Okay, anyway, let's go back to cleaning up this thing, the tall man. We like the tall man. I'm gonna go back to my survey. Ginger cat. Yeah, that kind of split. That makes sense. Yeah, having silver cats and orange cats kind of being the split between the two. I like that too. Yes. Okay, let's. Hmm. serval cats have like the most interesting anatomy. Like I'm looking at some serval cats right now as like a reference for where to position the eye and like how to go about it. And they're just so weird looking. It's looking like I should just do that. Do that first. That. And then, if I was drawing a realistic cat, I'd do something like that. But he's not realistic. I'm not sure how I want to do the eyes for him, because he's supposed to be quite, just pointy-ish, you know? Like... Okay, I think I have an idea. I'm gonna do something similar to, Stripe Strike, but the difference is I'm actually gonna, like, elongate that point like that. And then when I make his eyes, he's gonna have this, like... Yeah, there we go. Because he's a righteous warrior. He's kind of got that... He's gonna have that, like... sleek design, you know? Yeah. Yeah, okay.
Hi, Bubba. Oh, big stretch, big stretch.
I think I'm gonna just make his nose pointy then. Just pop that jaw down.
Back again, back again.
Welcome back.
My kitty just did a big stretch against the window. Yeah, you did.
I miss furry friends. I only have my fish, Thorfinn.
Aww.
He's a good fish, don't get me wrong. He's a very spoiled betta. But, he gets a whole 20-gallon. Awesome. He doesn't have to share it with other fish. He does, however, have to gently share it with some shrimp. But they're really nice shrimp. On that note, I should really feed him. Is it feeding time, buddy? Are you by the ring? No, he is not by the ring.
Aww.
He is harassing the heater. That is to say, he's sitting right next to it like a lazy boy.
Bless.
I think? Or no, he is by the food ring. Hold on. He's just behind some plants. Give me a second. I'm just gonna go check on him.
Sounds good. Well, I think the next character I'm going to design is Tumblestrike. Now, this is going to be a tough one because he needs to be extremely handsome and very sweet. Because he is the goodest man. He was...
It's breakfast. I'm on my way.
He was briefly in love with Bowstar, and then he died. Which is fine. Bowstar is also canonically bisexual, because he was in love with Tumblestrike, and then he was in love with Apricot Tail. And I love that for him. He is a bi-king. So let us make the world's mostest man. Let's see, is he long-furred or he's just short-furred? Okay, so he's gonna be pretty sleek, I think. Oh hey, Field of Asphodels. We have just been making character designs for the characters in Foxtide. Just going slowly down the list. I've done, so far, Galaxy has done 3, and I have done 2. I've done Bitefur as an adult and Whistlesun as an adult. They are beautiful. And apologies about the lag as well. I am responding as quickly as I see the chat, but it takes a while for chat to appear. Let's see, we're going to use this as our base.
Okay. His royal sir has been fed.
Ah, excellent. Our King Thorfinn.
Yes, our King Thorfinn has been fed. So, yes. He got his bloodworms today.
Nice. Oh man.
Tomorrow, it will be brine shrimp.
For our future Clangen story, whatever we do after Foxtide, you know what would make a great, like, mythical animal to show up occasionally as, like, a sign? Moose.
Ha! Ha!
Because
as
they,
where I am from, I approve.
They are so massive and scary, but also, like, majestic and terrifying. It's
they
very
are terrifying.
And to a cat, they're so much bigger than a cat, like unbelievably bigger than a cat. Because they're so much unbelievably bigger than a person.
Well, and the other thing is, if you wanted to have a bad omen, you can have one with the brain-eating disease.
Ooh.
I don't know if you know about the wasting sickness.
I do not, but I want to Google it now.
Yeah, wasting sickness, I think is what it's called. It's like a parasite that affects the moose's brain.
Ooh, spooky.
Yeah, actually, it's pretty cool. And of course, terrifying.
Yes. It makes sense. It makes sense. Ooh, like is that the one where like the mushrooms grow on them? Or like the growths?
What is the name of the specific species of mushroom?
I'm not sure.
Silo. Sorry, I used to know. Silo something or other. It usually only affects insects.
Ah.
So it is very unlikely that chordates could be affected by it, or any animal with a spine.
Gotcha.
Because of the way it penetrates through the exoskeleton of the insect. Sorry, I love this kind of stuff. If I'm using the words correctly, I'm not an expert. Like, but I believe chordate means an animal with a spine. Hold on. I'm actually gonna Google that now, because if I'm using that word wrong, I'm gonna be sad. Chordate as an animal. Yes. Vertebrates are animals with a backbone. Thank you, brain. I knew it was correct, but you always gotta double check. And now to go back at looking at servals. Yeah, so like, I really got into phylogenetics, which is the classification of animals, after I moved out of home, and, it was amazing. I spent hours researching,
Nice.
about animals and why they're called the reason they're called, and, like, different phylogenetic branches and what that meant for, you know, pathologies and differences in, like, just like the way. Okay, you know what? I'm actually gonna copy and paste this here and just flip it. Anyway, the differences between species. It was so much fun to learn. If I ever had, like, the educational acumen to pursue it, like, in a school sense, I absolutely would. Like, non-negotiable, 10 out of 10, like, that is something I would love to do.
Yes.
So.
Okay, we are going to cheat character descriptions a little bit, and I'm going to give Tumblestrike this hairdo because he needs to be precious.
Can't wait. I can't wait to, like, see at the end of our streams, just, like, the different character designs.
Yeah. Oh, do you want me to send you Whistle Sun so you can see what Whistle Sun
I'm going to actually save it for the end of the stream.
Ah, that's smart. That's smart. I should maybe, like, stop looking at your stream then so I can do the same.
Yeah, you get to see Clover Sun or Cloverfin and Vinefur's final designs.
I'll wait to see him to the end. I saw Mock Pelt, Fluttering Mouse, and Stripe Strike, but I'll wait to see Cloverfin and Vinefur's finals.
Yep. that makes sense.
Also, all the
So I've
talk
only
of
seen one of
servals,
yours.
I'm definitely putting some serval into Sweet Blessed Tumblestrike.
Yes, I think that works. I think that works. Let me flip it back and forth for a second here. Nope, it does not work. See, this is why we flip designs. We always flip the design.
Yes, very important to always flip.
Something's off about the eye, too. What is it? Is it gotta be moved in, maybe? Let's try moving it in. Turtles don't have very wide faces. They're all kind of scrunchy. Ooh, I don't know if that made it worse or better. I think that made it worse. Okay, here's what I'll do then. I'm going to give myself a box to draw the eyes in, because that will help. Design trick. If you're ever feeling like a design is off, shift and drag out a box. It'll actually give you, like, see, that's why it's off. Okay, I need to move that eye down then. Yeah, I'm gonna move that eye down. And that's why we do those tools. Those are fun design tools. Use the tools at your disposals. That word.
Yes.
Okay. Should have helped. I see another thing I can do here. Narrow that eyelid of his. Move it down. And then we will... There we go. And pop goes the weasel. That's much better. Yes.
We have Tumblestrike's very tall ears.
Yeah, we like
he's
animals with tall ears.
Let me grab Bowstar's design, because these two need to look good next to each other, as Tumblestrike was his best friend, and he was in love with him for the majority of his child years, or his adolescence, I guess. And yes, he would be taller than him. Yes, that is excellent. Next, he needs to be a little scruffy because Bowstar is really sleek. He's got that smooth fur, no scruff anywhere.
No scruff, just death.
Yes.
What? Nothing. God, their necks are so long. I am thoroughly impressed by servals. They have some of the coolest features. It's like very boxed off. So I can really emphasize that by doing that. And then we will put the line here. An indication, and we're going to do our rounds and flats. So this will stay flat. That's another design thing, by the way, for people who wanted to know. When you're doing designs, it's actually very appealing to have a flat line and then a round line right next to each other, even if it's just subtle. So if you want to make your cats more appealing, make sure that you're bowing their legs nicely. And then when you do their paws, you can flip that like that, right? Or if you wanted the paw facing the other way, because they can do that, you flip it up that way. And then you can just straighten off your flat. And you've got really nicely anatomied legs for the most part. It's not perfect, but it's a nice little trick.
Yeah.
Anyway. Ha ha ha! I find it funny that Ginga Nanaboshi Gin is rated 15 here, and Ginga Densetsu Weed is rated 11 up. Crazy Cat, that's hilarious. I think Gin is rated higher, though, because it has way more depictions of gore and actual animal violence in the form of, like, Gohei beating Gin, right? Like, something to remember about the older one is it's very, very, it depicts it very, very clearly, right? He's clearly hurting that dog. So I imagine that's why. Anyway, that's for Ginga fans, which I am one. Hi. I love Ginga, don't get me wrong, but
Oh my
I am very
gosh.
aware of his flaws.
I have discovered what the man needs. I'm giving him horsehair.
Oh my god.
He has the mullet. It makes him
His
handsome.
mullet.
Yes.
Instead of making it a
Those in
bump
chat
around,
can verify for me that this is correct and beautiful for him.
dude, love it. You know what? I think I'm actually gonna give a cat a goatee.
Yes. Give him a goatee. He looks like a My Little Pony character.
Ah,
My past is showing. No.
you just admit to
Past.
that in public, Rook?
I still take pony commissions. It's good money.
It is, it is. I'm just joking, because it's like,
You know, I actually
it kind
am.
of reminds me of that Simpsons meme with,
Ah.
I forget the kid, where he goes, "It's already dead!" So, no hate on people who like My Little Pony. I'm just
Yes.
being a facetious little brain.
Yes. I'm actually like, that's one of the big commissions I've got to work on right now is I have an old friend from my brony days who is still a very prolific brony musician, and
Mm-hmm.
music is actually really incredible. Highly recommend. But I used to do thumbnails for YouTube for him back in the day, and in
Hmm.
recent years we have been doing that again when I have spare time, and so I've been working on a particularly large commission that I've got to get done in the next month or two for him.
Dude, hype!
Yeah, it's gonna be like it's the album design for his latest like compilation album of concert style, like the concert versions of his music. And so
Oh,
he's
cool.
it's gonna we're gonna make like a poster for him to sell as merch, but it'll also go on t-shirts. It'll be fun.
Yeah, that does sound good.
Yeah. It'll involve drawing space.
I like drawing space. Space, space. I want to go to space.
Classic.
Yes. For those who are too young, that was a Portal reference.
Yep.
Specifically Portal 2, but anyway, I digress. Yes, I do like playing. I did play Portal 2, and yes, it was amazing.
It is an amazing game. It like still some of the best writing.
It really was. Yes. Okay, I see what's wrong here. I definitely have to pop out that leg a bit more, and we're gonna add like indication, and then that is gonna tangent, but I'm going to be okay with it. I'm not okay with that. Once you know about tangents in design work, you're like, no! It can't be! I can't tangent! So,
I think I'm gonna figure out his
yeah.
markings after I ink him, because I'm not quite sure. Because he's a tabby, so he's gonna have to
Mm-hmm.
have like designed tabbiness for him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I am really hitting some rocks here. Goodness me! Yeah, this is why I do my anatomy stuff off stream. I have to tweak it. I have to keep tweaking this because the anatomy isn't right. It just isn't. That's fine though. Also notice his paw is smaller, so we'll use our fun tool. We will make his paws a tad big. And then we're wondering, I should probably find a better serval image, because the serval image I'm looking at for the sitting pose, it's like, its hind leg is like curled around and you don't see the other side. So
Mm,
I really need to see what that looks like. Or have him standing. I could change him to a standing pose.
that's true.
Oh, but I did find the perfect pose. Never mind. We're back in business, boys! There we go. Can't be round. It's gotta stay semi then, it's interesting, they have their legs rounded like that. This picture. Here, I'll show you guys the picture I'm referencing. You'll see the little serval in the corner there. That's the pose I'm kind of going for. So that's my reference for the pose. And, I think I have to do the box trick again here, because for some reason, my little ADHD brain is not liking things being symmetrical right now. Keeps wanting to focus on other details, so I'm gonna trick my brain a little bit here and draw it in a box. Okay, the music I'm listening to keeps making a sound and like driving me a little mad. I was like, I was wondering if you were the person making that noise, and I was genuinely concerned. I was like, is it worth me asking?
That is so funny. Yeah, no, that's on you. It was so funny when I was listening to our streams while taking notes. I kept hearing Discord notifications, and I was like, I kept popping back into Discord, to be like, has someone messaged me? And I wasn't seeing anything new, and I'm like, what is up with that? And then I realized it recorded all the Discord notifications on my stream.
Yeah, because it's recording your entire audio.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's what it does.
It sure do.
It does be like that, yes.
Oh, this is so good.
A wolf kid, anything to do with wolves, yeah.
Tumble Strike is looking exactly as huggable as I wanted him to.
That's perfect. Okay. I'm actually gonna move you that way. Oh, I could stop streaming sharing my screen with you. That's
I already
funny.
stopped.
I was sharing my screen with you this whole time on Discord. Ah!
Wow, that's funny.
Yeah, look at that. Ugh, Discord, why you hurt me so? Can we please? No, not if I'm in call? Why is this? Why would you do this to me, Discord? It won't let me minimize the window in the way I want it to. Criminal. Anyway, I'm gonna go back and turn off all our little references and focus on this boy. I need to move the reference over anyway. So, yes, I can already see my issues here. Okay, I need another box around him. Design tricks for the day, eh, guys? So, I want to make sure he's relatively within this bound. Okay. So then if we move the other bound box... Nope. Other bound box? Uh-oh, I put them together. And that's why we separate all our layers, buddies.
Yep.
Like, that's... roughly... Because it doesn't have to be symmetrical, right? But I do need to make it so that they are relatively even. There we go. Okay. Pop down you. Go back to my sketch. And that should help me figure out some of these details.
Yeah.
Old school tricks. Actually, that's a tangent, so we can actually remove that. So, pull them out like that. That. Or square them off more. Oh! I didn't think about that. I could just, like, square it again. Square.
Ooh, square.
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 And then roll it back. Roll it back. And then square off the legs. Ah! Edge of that bounding box. That bounding box. Yes! Oh my god, way better. That is way better. Okay. Okay, yep, I fixed it. Thank you, bounding boxes. You make my life so much easier.
Yes.
That is way better. I still need to tallify him a bit, but that's okay. This is manageable. Now the trick. So I can make this as small as I want because they are kind of similar. We're going to pop him. We're going to move him back.
I want him to have the mullet. The mullet
there
was...
we go.
We're going to give him a small hairdo in the back, but it's not going to go all the way down to be a mullet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Naturify it a little bit more. And, okay, I'm good to do a cleaner, even cleaner sketch of our boy.
There we go. That's a bit better.
And, we can finish up from there.
Yes.
Oh, Vinefur. Mr. Boy. You have taken so much of my life here. I normally... Anyway, yes. So that's how I go about doing anatomy. It's very slow and tedious, but I like it.
Yeah. And I would like everyone to ignore the anatomy on mine. It's fine.
We draw differently, that's all.
Yeah. And also I'm not trying super hard to make it like actually look correct. I'm just like shapes, colors, markings. We'll figure it out later.
See, Rook, that's where Rook, I'm so jealous of Rook's skills, because like with my brain, and because of the training I got in school, is very much focused on all these like technical aspects and not necessarily the fun bits. You know what I mean? So
that just comes with practice, like, or with time. You know, the technical stuff starts to bleed into your subconscious. Until then, you're just doing it when you're doing the fun stuff, or you just ignore it, like I'm currently doing. I don't know.
Dude, like I love it. I haven't seen it, but I love it. I don't know what to tell you. But also, I'm going for a very specific look, right? Like, I have this image in my mind, and the issue I'm having is I'm not getting it out, if that makes sense.
This man, he do got the neck. I don't know if he needs that much neck. We're gonna reduce neck.
He got the juice.
Reduce that neck. Maybe right about there. Because he could use some neck. He do need to be tall. There we go. That's nice. And now he's like a nice size. I'm taller
so excited to
than...
see this when we're done.
Yes. He's very... I ended up giving him more of a baby face. Because he's quite a bit older than Bowstar is. But like, any relationship they have is when they are both consenting adults, so I think it's okay. And I think like giving him a boyish child baby face, I think would also helps smooth that over a little bit. Like, he's not crazy older. He's like maybe like a year older at the most.
Yeah, when they're adults, that's not a big deal.
Yeah.
And, yeah, anyway.
And I specifically didn't make him Bowstar's mentor to avoid that weirdness.
You are smart. I think in our game we turned off mentor
apprentice relationships. Oh, that's
yeah.
so funny because we did, and then I manually made that would be why Bowstar and Apricot Tail weren't going to get together on their own, because technically he was her mentor for the last 3 moons of her apprenticeship.
Yes.
So I'm glad I manually made them fall in love then, because it wasn't going to happen without me.
No, it was not.
Okay, he's pretty orange, but I really like that color of red for his nose. We're gonna keep that kind of pink red there. Maybe make a little pinker. Yeah, there we go. For his schnoz. There we go. I think I'm going to make him, because Whistle Sun is very orange-brown. And I want Tumble Strike, even though he is like the same exact color as Whistle Sun. I want him to stand out differently. So I might make him a little bit more reddish pink in his color design.
Nice. So I'm having this interesting thing where both of his eyes, so we can do this. Ooh, I like this. This is gonna look good. I like that he's less striped in Rook's version, so I'm going to take that.
Go for it. Whatever justification you can find, do it. Make your life easier.
That. Make him have that square off muzzle. Yeah. And I'm not gonna be perfect. I'm not gonna be perfect. See, this is what happens where if I'm being watched, I'm like, I gotta make it perfect. That's why I don't do live stream drawing anymore. Cause it's just like I gotta do it right. All my teaching skills kick in, and it's like, oh hi, you remember the thing you wanted to teach people? It's like, no, I did not.
Okay, and then if we gave him. I kind of like that rosy color for his stripes.
Yeah. Okay. Let's make him beautiful.
Yes.
Best way to go about the tortiness, I think, is to do that. Hi, I am live streaming. They can hear you, so please don't talk.
I actually couldn't hear them.
Thank you. Oh, well, I'm still gonna ask for that anyway.
Probably safer.
Yes.
Let's give him some red eyebrows. That's nice.
Never. Red eyebrows? Never. What is this?
Now he needs some stripe patterns of some sort.
I love it. I haven't seen it yet, but I'm gonna love it. I already know this.
Yes, yes. He is such a good boy, and it is very visible.
Those torty stripes. Split them down the middle. Two stripes on the side. They're gonna be different colors. Okay. So he's going to be this brownie color, I think. Okay, we're gonna go for it. We're gonna go for it. He's gonna be a different color than the rest of my cats, because all my other cats have a blue! They're really matching up to their TideClan name. I really like his silhouette. I think it looks really good. So, and then we're gonna go steal the orange from his son. So wherever I buried his designs, yes, hi Cloverfin, you will be stealing that orange color from your father. Your father. We will make the top stripe, blah, 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 the orange one. Following up the design principles. We're going to make the outside ones the orange ones, And then we are going to grab that blue dark color. Because he's a weird torty with blue. Because of course he is.
Of course.
Of course. And then we're going to grab that dark color for his eyebrows. Because we can. And I think I'll actually also do it for his ears. Is that design needs to incorporate it more. I'm starting to think maybe he should be this base brighter brown. Yeah, that brighter brown works. And then...
Okay, we're going to give him a cheek marking similar to nacre pelt, but I think it'll be okay. I mean, there's only so many cheek marking shapes. Actually, no, I don't like the way that gives him weird cheekbones.
Two weird cheekbones? I don't think his nose is going to be black. I think black fits his nose better here. Okay. His inner ear color can remain that dark color, I think. Or not? There is pink. Would it be a type of pink that fit? Nope. The black. Okay. Needs to have this creamy like color. So I think maybe instead of making his muzzle this color, we make it that color. We go down his body. Like this. And give him that belly. Liking this, it's simple enough, and yet very distinctive.
I can't wait to see it.
I am happy that both of his sprites have green eyes.
That is nice.
Yes, I like his very distinctive design here. I think it works. And the cool thing is it's kind of like he's got vines going over his face, which I really like.
Ooh, I like that.
So, I like that too. I'm on the wrong tool. I've got tavern music going and it's fitting the vibe very well.
Beautiful.
Mole Moon and Nacre Pelt walk into a bar. Everyone's dead. Alright, see you, Crazy Cat. Have a good time in bed. He does need to have some blue on him. I agree. He needs to have that signature blue. So here's what I will do then. We will create another stripe going down his chest. Like that. Again, fueling into that vininess of his design. Yes. Yes, this works very well for me. And it ends at the side of his leg belly, because I don't want to draw that way far down. So he gets that kind of He is such an interesting tortie. I have never seen a character like this, and I can't tell if it's going to be bad design or not. But
Hi.
I'm liking it so far.
I think it'll be great design.
I hope so. Okay, we're going to make his little feetsies. So I'm just trying to mix together the best aspects of both of these, things, right? So...
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, I think he's done then. And then I'll be having one last character, and then I'm done. What about you?
I think I'm almost done with Tumble Strike. And yeah, I think I've got it in me to do one more and then call it done.
Oh.
Like you said, you have one more you want to do, right?
Yeah. Because
Cool.
they're a family, I wanted to do them all at the same time.
Nice. Good idea.
Yeah.
We might have to stretch out, like as excited as I am to start a new story, I kind of like the idea of stretching this out and doing like one, maybe two more character design streams just to give us time to prep stuff for the new story.
I think that makes sense, and we don't have to do them every Saturday either. We can just do them when we want to.
Yeah.
Because I'm so close to finishing my work stuff, I will be free. So, anyway, time to do the Clover Boy. Hmm?
Clover
Clover Boy?
Boy.
Clover Boy! His best friend, by the way, Mockpelt, gave him... They were apprentices at the same time. I drew adult Mockpelt just because he's got that leg. So his
Yeah.
kitten version would be very similar. But because he's injured his leg, I wanted to make sure that I showed that. Okay, anyway, so yeah, I'm doing Clover as a kitten just because that's the whole family thing. But as an adult, he'll look similar. I'll make sure to do an adult anatomy version for sure.
Yeah. Okay, I really like this version of Tumble Strike, but I want to make him even redder. So I'm going to pop him into Photoshop real quick so I can just increase saturation easily.
Yeah.
And then I think once I'm done with Tumble Strike, because he's almost done, I think... Who do I want to do? I'm going to do Midgepod, finish off the Fluttering Mouse Vinefur family.
That'll be cute. Yeah, then we can have the whole family together.
Yes. So I think I might actually take a peek at your designs early just so I can make sure that he fits in with his family.
I am showing it on stream.
Oh. Oh my gosh. Vinefur. Oh, remember to make a version with Vinefur missing their ear.
Yes, we will make a version with him missing his ear.
Perfect. I'm gonna make this
because
large.
It does get ripped off.
Yes, it do. I'm gonna make take a quick screenshot of that.
There we go. All right, let's draw out little Clover. He's gonna be so stinking cute. You have to mix the best features of these two.
Yes.
I'm not sure how I'm gonna do it, but I know he's gonna have like curly Animu hair. Okay.
Yes. That is excellent vibes for Cloverfin.
Yeah, maybe something like that. And then he's gonna have like... He's gonna have his mother's cheeks.
Excellent.
Trying to figure... I think he's gonna get his dad's tall ears, though. I think that would look adorable.
Oh my gosh, yes it would. Yes it would. I'm gonna peek on your stream while you're drawing him.
His ears are too big for his body until he grows up.
We're gonna increase magenta on this man. That is too red. Okay, Okay, yeah, I like those colors. I like those colors.
I think as a kitten, he's gonna be a little rounder like his mom, and as he grows up, he's gonna be a tall, beautiful, long-haired version of his dad.
Yes!
Yeah, I think Fluttering Mouse, I think they would appreciate that. I think that, like, it was like, oh, you got your father's height! I imagine that, like, when after Vinefur was, exiled, that, like, Fluttering, I imagine they would keep asking Clover to, like, keep grabbing tall things for them.
Yes.
So he'll be a tall boy.
Yes! Love that. Love that for him.
Yeah. Make his butt a little round. I think his tail definitely has got to be a long, pudgy tail. I'm gonna just shorten that foot there.
Tumble Strike has become magenta, and I love that for him.
Strike, let's go!
He is pink boy.
Yeah, someone says TideClan's blue, FoxClan is red. Or reddish orange. Yeah, I agree with that.
Isn't it funny how it turned out that way?
Yeah, really.
Okay, I'm gonna keep kind of the more orange undercolor so it's not all pink. I think that looks really nice for him. What a beautiful, beautiful lad.
Mm-hmm. I think that fits him. I think he's gonna look cute with that kind of anatomy. He's got that flatter square face, but with that, yeah, okay, it works.
Yeah.
It's time for me to ink the boy!
Ink the boy. Ink the boy.
Ink the boy! Ink the boy! We will ink the boy! We like the boy! Yes, ink the boy. Okay. I will ink the boy. I think I'm gonna add 2 little tufts. And then 1, 2. Because it will be curly little tufts, but right now they're like... He looks like a... He's in that very adorable kitten stage where they're not quite themselves.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yes, awkward shaped baby stage.
Yeah. And I can't wait for next stream where I can do an adult pass of him.
Right?
But yes, I've decided to do his in vector, and I'm going to show you guys why. The beauty of vector is that when you erase, you erase the connecting line and not individual pixels. So you can actually do a lot of fun design stuff, like so, and then I'm going to just make sure his face is connected here and go whoop, and then boop, boop, those lines are gone. Okay? It makes designing way easier. So if you have Clip Studio Paint, please start using vectors. They do help, I promise.
Yes. Yes, 100%.
Like, vector is the way to go if you're ever, like, polishing up your design stuff.
You just know with a name like Tumble Strike that he was the rolliest, poliest of kits.
He was a roly-poly boy. And hi! So, yeah, my roommate's come downstairs. I am live streaming, so I'd appreciate it if you're quiet. Thanks, roommate.
Hello, live streaming present roommate. Alright, now the tumble strike is done. It is time for the baby. The babiest baby of all babies, Midgepaw, tragically died just looking for his parent.
Yep. Okay. Let's give this Babu his eyes. I
Okay.
got distracted with reading messages.
Also, like, what
And I'm
parent term would Midgepaw use for Fluttering Mouse? Because we've been saying mother, and that just is such a loaded term in really good
Yeah.
ways. Mostly also
I think he would use mother just because he wasn't you know what I mean? Like he wasn't
aware of his parent. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
He's looking for
And it wasn't until after that he realized his mistake.
Yeah.
Global. Apply now at purdueglobal.edu.
Also, when I like play YouTube videos, do people like hear the sound?
Hear the audio? Yes.
Ah, that would make sense. Okay, because I want to listen to this, but I don't want to stream it necessarily, but I just can't remember how it goes. But you know, it's Whisper Freckle that finds Midgepaw, and so I really want to do an animatic using this clip from The Land Before Time.
Oh no! No, really?
Cause it's an old man giving comfort to like a little boy who's lost and just lost his mother, and is like, it's no one's fault that you lost your mom.
Oh.
And that would be so perfect with Whisper Freckle and Midgekit.
Yes,
as he's like carrying him back to the clan.
Yes.
I want to listen to it, but I don't want to necessarily listen. Well, I'll listen to it on stream. All of you can enjoy listening to this audio, and just, you don't get to see it, but you can imagine it with Whisper Freckle the Elder and Midgepaw the baby. Let me see if I can fast forward to where it's relevant, because I can't even remember how it goes. I just remember there's bits of it.
Hey. What's going on here? What's your problem? You're not hurt.
Not fair. She should have known better. That was sharp tooth. It's all her fault.
Oh, this is killing me already.
Mother.
Is it? Is it?
Yes.
Oh boy. Let the killing begin.
I see.
Why did I wander so far from home?
Oh, it's not your fault. It's not your mother's fault. Now, you pay attention, old rooter. It is nobody's fault. The great circle of life has begun. But you see, not all of us arrive together at the end.
What'll I do? I miss her so much.
And you'll always miss her. But she'll always be with you. As long as you remember the things she taught you. In a way, you'll never be apart.
Oh my gosh.
Nope.
We're still a part of each
Round chin.
other.
He gets a round chin.
Me hurts.
I was gonna give him a little beard like his dad, but I feel like that's gonna happen as he gets into adulthood.
Only in time.
Okay, yeah, I'm definitely doing an animatic with that audio. It's too perfect. It's devastating. Oh, I'm gonna make everyone cry. It's beautiful.
Yes.
Man, Land
That is
Before
what
Time
we
is
are
such a
in the
good
business of.
movie.
Yeah, Land Before Time is amazing, and if anyone
Oh.
hasn't watched it, I know that it's that old now that like it's probably not in living consciousness and in sense of like living media, and you know what I mean.
It is if you have cool parents that like show it to the chillins, but like it's not in the public psyche as much as it used to be.
Yeah, like the thing is that when communities have fan content, like Warriors, for example, or even is kind of ongoing, arguably, or even like I would say Watership Down is another example, right? Where there's an active fan base to keep an older property alive, it tends to be more aware in like in the social consciousness of like media to refer to, right?
Yeah, yeah, it stays relevant.
Yeah, exactly. Rook and I, however, are that old.
We are very old that those were the movies we grew up with, and they are fabulous. And that's not
They
just
are.
nostalgia talking. That is like, it is a piece of landmark animation.
It is. It honestly is. Like, it is gorgeous character acting too,
Mm-hmm. It's so funny
in
to me,
terms of animation.
like, I'm watching all of the rest of Don Bluth's movies. He has such a distinct style that, for me, personal preference wise, it doesn't really work for me in a lot of senses. Like, a lot of the characters come across just the tiniest bit uncanny because of his design sensibilities. Like, the fact that he gave all animal women characters no ears.
Yes.
Like, he keeps just giving them ponytails without ears, and it's like, no, they would have Don Bluth's, they would have ears still.
Yes.
And so that just, things like that across all of his movies, there's just little bits, but The Land Before Time is like the perfect thing to be in his style. Dinosaurs, they don't have ears to begin with. So all the designs are just chef's kiss, all of the acting, like the way he does character acting suits that story and those characters so perfectly. It is just the peak.
Yes, I agree with this notion. Hi, Galaxy Mew, approve of this this message.
Okay, let me pull up Midge's family so I can take a look at his mama and his parent, or papa and parent. I wonder if other languages have like a gender neutral parent word. I feel like they would, because like a lot of languages don't have gendered pronouns at all.
Yeah.
If I were non-binary and I had children, I would pick another language's genderless parent name.
Yeah.
Because they would all be designed to like be speakable by a baby, so they sound cute. All right,
It's gonna
I'm
be a
going
little
to.
complicated, but I'm gonna be happy with it, so that's what counts.
Yes, I'm gonna give Midgepaw some big, big fluttering mouse vibes. This little fellow is going to be small and fluffy, and I'm gonna give the same like folded ears as well.
Yes, that would make sense. Where Clover took from
Vine Fur.
From Vine Fur, Midge should absolutely take from
Fluttering Mouse. And see, and that works perfectly with the whole arc involving Midgepaw looking for his mom. Like, it just.
I'm sorry, I'm about to cry. It's gonna be so cute. It's gonna be terrible. Like, I don't think people
look like
understand.
He's gonna look like a puppy.
He's gonna look like a puppy. He's one messed up pup. Quote, all dogs go to heaven. I'm a messed up pup.
That is another great movie.
That is another great movie. Yeah. You know, it's funny. He might have not worked on the second movie, but the second movie's character, the female character, she was actually not half bad.
That's true.
I think? No, wait, she's in the first. She's in the first two. She's the one who runs the children, and like Mr. is all like, oh. Anyway, sorry.
Yeah.
It's funny. I know his name is Charlie, but like my brain can't get over the fact it's Charlie goddamn Sheen.
His name is Charlie Sheen. What?
That's his voice actor. Yeah, he's like a washed up 90s actor.
That is so funny.
Yeah. So, yeah, Charlie Sheen, everybody. Way too dark. It needs to be darker than what it currently is. Or lighter? No. Let's look at our little tabby reference that we had for his papa. See, I think he's gonna look similar to this more so. In fact, even We could even do the. I have so many ideas now. Thank you, references. Make life way easier.
Yes.
Remember your references, everyone. Arm yourselves with knowledge. But you got such light. Okay, maybe he is a white color. Change that then. I hate making him so bright, but I guess it works. It works, actually.
I think it works.
Yeah, that actually works. We're gonna grab
Creeping on the.
Creeping on my stream.
Yes.
Creeping on my stream. Get out of my lawn! I don't know if chat's still going, by the way. It just kind of stopped.
It kind of stopped on my end as well. I guess people might be hanging out or not.
Yeah. I think. Is there any other orange color on this, or it's just white and orange? Oh, I love it. It's gorgeous. It's like this beautiful shade of just gorgeous. I do love it, actually. I like that he's this sort of tabbied cat. Actually, I wonder if it would be better. Let's make these also this color and then switch it so it's like an orange patch. Yes! Love it. That's way better.
Yes.
Yes. And then he's gonna have one orange paw on the side where he's orange.
Wonderful.
And then we change it to that dark color because I want to keep it simple. And eyes are gray. Won't work. Here comes another blue cat. Or I can make his eyes green like his dad.
That would work.
Yes, because I imagine Midgepaw's gonna have blue eyes.
Midgepaw actually has green-yellow eyes.
Oh. Okay, well maybe he takes from his mom there, then.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it fits with the whole blue aesthetic of goddamn TideClan. It's blue. I'm blue. I'm blue, da boo dee da boo die. If I was green, I would die.
Midgepaw is like a bright orange, which is funny to me. So like,
Yeah.
that'll actually tie in with Cloverfin's palette, though. They've got the Vinefern and Fluttery Mouse both have some ginger in their genetics somewhere.
Somewhere. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god, he's so cute. Oh, this is criminal. He looks so sophisticated and cute. He's gonna be a gorgeous cat when he grows up.
Oh.
Yeah, considering the stripes and the tail and everything, I think I'm gonna stop there for his design. And then I'm gonna add pupils to everyone and little highlights in their eyes.
Perfect.
I designed 5 characters today.
What a good day.
What a good day indeed. Yes. Yeah, we're almost done. And it kind of works out because I got lunch to eat.
Oh, lunch.
Yeah.
Let's see, what stripe patterns do I want to give this lad? He's got like a marbled pattern, which I like. I know what I'm gonna do.
Yeah.
Do that, I'm gonna do that. Gonna have a donut ring stripe on his back.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's cute. Cause then that also, there's a lot of like round shapes going on with him. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna change up his facial marking shape. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna give him a bullseye. He's got a bullseye face. That'll be so cute when I color it. Are you done with Cloverfin?
I think I am.
Oh, let me pull up your stream so I can see it. Oh, Cloverfin is beautiful.
All right.
Do you want to take a look at my stream and I can show you what I've got then as I finish up?
Yeah, I will take a peek. And then I think we can start rounding off stream. Isn't that amazing?
What a good stream. We got a lot done.
Yeah, we did. We really did. Okay, I'm going to mute your stream as it comes up. Oh my god! He is
Yes.
so cute! Midge Kid is so cute!
He's so cute. It's criminal. It's criminally cute.
It's so cute! Oh my goodness!
Alrighty, you wanna see the rest of the character design?
Yes! Show, please!
Tumble Strike.
Hold on, it's gotta catch up.
Yeah, of course.
Because, you know, streams are never,
Never on point.
Fields of Aphodius, welcome back to more Foxtide! FNS Hope, hi!
FNS Hope!
While the stream is loading.
Yes. This is quite some lag. Amazing.
Yeah, it is quite a lag, actually. We'll see how it goes. Oh my goodness, I do love that orange, that red tone you gave it. Yes.
He's very purpley red, which I love. It's like a little boysenberry.
Very purpley red. I do like it, yes.
Alright, and then it's loading to Whistle Sun, so she'll show up eventually.
Yes, eventually. Yes, I think, oh my goodness, I love all these characters.
Me too. They are so near and dear to my little heart.
Yes.
And I believe you
They
already...
all have such cute narratives. Oh my goodness, Adult Whistle Sun, I love her.
Me too.
She is so cute.
So powerful. And then
Yes.
you saw Bite Fur, but I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Show me it anyway.
Okay.
Because I want to. It'll load. It take a bit to load, but yeah.
I'll let it hover there for a second, and then I'll get to work on Midge Paw. So by the time it actually shows up for you, I'll be working on Midge Paw.
That sounds good. Yes. Thank you, laggy streams. But yeah. Also, what do you guys think of her? Oh my goodness, I love what you did with the spots. Ah! Oh, I forgot the feather he gets from Mockpaw. Hold on. I do have to add one more thing to his design, but it's not going to affect you.
Perfect.
So, I think, if I remember correctly, I should load up his references instead of using my brain. My brain is faulty. Not that it's bad, it's just it's faulty.
Yeah. You can know its limits and love it.
Blue feathers. Oh god, that's so cute. I think Cloverfin would have a bromance with Mockpaw. Not like a relationship wise in terms of like romance, but like bro best friends.
Yes, like
you know
like Scrubs.
Yeah.
Like big, like you are the bestest of friends. Yes, they would.
I feel like
which
that
would then
would
in the
be
final conflict when Mockpelt is siding with Nacraystar and Cloverfin is on the other side being like, "Come on, bro. You know that she's bad. Come back to us."
I was literally her apprentice. I know how bad she could be, and it's like, no, I don't think you understand loyalty to my clan, because of course he's the son of Jewelstripe. So it kind of makes sense why their allegiances go the way they do. I have noticed, however, that I have left one cat open, and so my little trick is not working. There we go. There you go. He's got a cute little blue feather that sits in his tail. Okay, I'm gonna make little labels for each character and then save them individually.
Perfect. I'm just giving Mockpaw's chubby little cheeks.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Chubby cheeks. Chubby cheeks.
Because he is baby. And he dies bravely as baby.
As Babu. Yes, he doesn't get to grow up and live like Clover.
But his mama his parent does get to raise him in StarClan, so there's that.
That is true, yes. And I can't wait. The next cat I'm designing next stream has to be Evelyn Whisker. We have to do that because we've already got fan art of
Yes.
her.
Yes, we need a consistent Evelyn Whisker design. One of the best side characters.
She really is, and she's one of the last remaining FoxClan cats, so you know it's gotta be good.
Oh, yeah.
It is Strike, right? And I'm not just like losing my mind.
Strike is Evelyn Whisker's mate, yes.
Yes, Strike, yes.
Yes.
I imagine that, like, everyone thinks she's young, because she's actually relatively old.
Mm-hmm.
And I just realized something that I have to fix. Hold on.
I would imagine she would feel younger than she actually is because she's naive. She's a kitty pet that was not well equipped for.
Oh no, not
Oh.
Evelyn Whisker. Evelyn Whisker for sure will always be that way, for sure. But
Oh,
no, I was
Strike.
talking Strike. Yeah, I was thinking
Yes.
about it, and because I have to elongate this leg, using this tool, which is awesome. Anyway, what? I didn't just like manipulate a drawing instead of entirely redoing it. What criminal madness is this? What has Clip Studio allowed me to do?
Oh, I accidentally used a way thicker brush on Mock Paw's line art than the rest of the characters, but it's fine.
Yeah, I mean, it's what it is. Oh god, that like now looks horrible. Let's fix. Dear Lord, why have
hey,
you done this
Bugsy.
to me?
Have we drawn designs
Hello,
for Pearl
Bugsy.
Kit and Nettleflower? Oh, that's fair. No, I have a vague idea of what they would look like, but they do not have specific designs. So I'll probably do that next stream. So you might have to wait on your Mole Moon animation a week. Or maybe I'll do them in the interim and post them somewhere.
Yeah, well, as I said, we're kind of looking to make like a master document, right? So.
Yeah.
Okay, and then all of those will get a stroke, and that stroke will actually be a black. Excuse me, it did not apply it to everyone.
Oh my gosh, this absolute baby.
Oh, that's why. So using the color I'm currently having. That explains it.
Perfect. Yeah, I don't think shape-wise, I think Nettleflower and Pearl Kit probably won't have any extreme shapes going on. I kind of imagine them both as being rather short-haired cats.
Mm-hmm.
Especially because, like, Pearl Kit's supposed to look semi-similar to Nacre Pelt because of the whole, you remind me of my daughter bit.
Yes, you tie it all in. Okay,
Right.
I think I'm finished, so I'm gonna start exporting these all out.
Sounds good. I'll keep chugging away at this so we can hang out until I'm done at least.
Yeah, we can keep talking about the story. And anyone on my chat, if you start getting bored, let me know. And we can start.
Oh, don't crash on me, Storyboard Pro. There we go. They're just thinking about it. Just being
just
like,
thinking
oh,
about it, huh?
Could have been fun and frisky, but no.
No. Not playing dangerously on the edge.
Yeah.
Illustration. We're gonna name this character sheet 1, and we're gonna start exporting. Do we want to do them all like in one? I guess I can cut them out individually after. I don't have to. Okay, if that's the case, zoinks, jinkies. I'm gonna not do that then. Where are you? You are not needed. We will jinkies throw you in there. We're gonna call this stream 1, and I'm gonna start cleaning up the full moon animatic on stream.
Yes.
That could be
Yes,
fun.
yes, yes.
I know I had a version where. Let's go to parts with Nacrepaw, because I've already got drawing her down. Again, Rook, I love the way you do expressions.
Aw, thank you. I like expressions. Oh my gosh, this kid is gonna kill me. He's so cute.
It's gonna suck when he dies.
Oh yeah, people will be upset in videos with it. It's gonna be great. There we go, that's perfect for that color, and I'm gonna give some little colored sideburns.
Oh, right, it won't share the... okay, hold on one moment. Window... was it under... Ew, hold on, it was canvas duplicate? Oh, shoot. New window, that's what it was. And then we put it into this window. There we go, now you guys can see me work on it.
There we go, wonderful.
New window off of that. And that one gets put into here. Well, you guys follow that one while I work on it. There we go. See? We can make things work.
Yeah, we
Now
can.
I'm gonna get my Nacre and reference and start making her yeah. She's got more of like this. She's kind of more of the edgy. He looks like a goddamn Pokemon and I love it.
Oh
I
my
really
gosh.
do love it though. She does look like a Pokemon and I'm not ashamed of this.
Yes.
By the way, it's just gonna be clean enough to look and colored so that it, you know what I mean? It's not gonna be like a full on. I just wanted to let people in chat know that my version of your boards are just gonna be cleaned up and colored. They're not gonna be cleaned up to the way I draw anyway.
Yeah.
Again, Rook is amazing at character expression, and I'm honestly like really relying on Rook's boards here. And I love it. It's just a good sign of a board artist, though, right? So.
Well, thank you. I sure hope so. Anytime people compliment my boards, I'm like, I'm really grateful, and I'm just like, oh, thank you for the compliment. But then, like, in the back of my mind, it's always just like, you do this for a living. Your financial security hinges on this skill. It had better be good.
Deter the work that you've done, you know?
True, true. And of course, I am giving Midgepaw a pink nose.
Yes.
Absolutely vital.
Yeah.
And little pink paws. And if you flipped his ears up to look underneath his ears, the inside of his ears would also be pink. But they flop over, so you can't see that part.
I need to shrink her eyes, but they are looking really good.
Yes. Okay, now for his eyes, I'm going to grab his papa's eye color. Make it a little bit lighter. Oh, that looks so good. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh. Oh, my internet just turned off and back on again. For some reason. Nope. Oh.
It's very saddening.
Okay, I'm back. My internet keeps turning off and on again.
Oh no, it's happening again! No! Well, if it's any consolation, my stream is also not working.
Oh dear.
I just did an entire not great paw cute draw over of your board, and it's like, oh hi, actually we're not actually duplicating the thing 'cause the window wasn't up.
No.
This makes me very sad.
That is extremely sad.
So I guess you guys get to watch as I continue to draw her cute little face.
Yes. Get to see the cute face be drawn twice. So you got that going for you.
Yeah, exactly. Well, there'll be multiple little extras
she
I
looks
add, so.
She looks so cute in your style. I love that.
Thank you. Yes, she is a babu, and we can appreciate the babu. Oh, there we go. That helped. Okay. Now I will window this one. And then hopefully that helps with me being able to draw, because I need my reference, you see.
Exactly.
She needs her reference. Okay, so I definitely, she's got 1, 2, and then 1, 2, and then we're actually gonna, like, she's got longer legs, we're gonna push them down. I'm actually gonna push this a little bit more, like that. And she's actually gonna be a little longer. And if that's the case, her belly would come up like that. But we'd also have to go back like this. Oh, 3D, my friend. You, my acquaintance, my murder. Here we go. Oh, what? Ah. No. And down, and boom! That's what we're talking about!
Yeah, baby. Midgepaw is so cute, it's absolutely a crime.
Yeah.
Wow, Midgepaw's colors are really muted because I pulled them from Vine Furs and like just saturated them a little more. And I like tabbed back over to Tumble Strike and it was like blinding pink bubblegum boy.
Oh, come on!
I love him though. I love him.
She has done our Babu, the sketch for her anyway.
Yes.
Going on to the next one of her.
Yee.
I'm gonna do one character at a time to make my life easier. Decided to do the character I have the most comfort drawing right now.
That is a good plan. There he is. There is Midgepaw.
I must look. Hold on. I must look, and yet I'm drawing a cute Babu! How could you do this to me? Okay, hold on. I'm coming to look. I'm coming. I'm coming. I'm coming. I'm coming. There's your stream. Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness!
He's so
Oh,
cute.
the Babu!
He's so
cute.
cute. He's so cute.
So cute.
I
Okay, we gotta put all the characters together in one image.
Yes, here, I will send you,
Send me them all individually as PNGs.
yes. Let me export those really quick.
Yep. And then what I'll do is oh, I gotta change the window here so people can see what I'm doing. What I'm going to do...
Is it okay if I send them the PNG with, like, the name? Can you, like, cut out the name and the color swatches?
Yep, I can do that. I can make it match my, my format.
Perfect.
So, cancel. We didn't move my transformation. But we are going to go to that. Turn that down. Going to start taking everyone down. Why is it not letting me use the control tools? They are coming up. And I'm moving them.
Tumble transparent.
Weird. I also think my stream is not happy. I can tell it's kind of lagging. If anyone's talking in chat, I'm sorry if I can't hear or see you. I'm not trying to ignore you. Let's just make enough room for Midge-Kit to pop in. And what I'll do is for the final, we'll release the family in like our feed or something, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah, we can do a post on YouTube with it.
yeah.
Alright, there's
And we
Midge.
can like format it and stuff.
There's Tumble, there's Whistle, and where's Bitey Boy? There's Bitey Boy. Okay, there you go.
Hey, I'm coming to get him.
They're just...
Okay, first I'm stealing Midge.
Yes!
We're gonna throw
Tumble Strike
this.
really is like just the most ridiculously saturated, but it helps him stand out against Whistle Sun and all the other ginger cats, so I think it's okay. He's just that way. That's why everyone loves him. It's the color.
I love how you named him Bitey. It's very cute. And you're in her not to out Rook's character design naming scheme, but it kind of was just named Bitey, and I love it so
It was
much.
just named Bitey.
Okay, it'll be in this folder. And now that Midge Paw is here, we can see him next to his family!
Oh, yes, yes, yes. Put their beautiful family together.
We will put the family together. It'll be gorgeous. It'll be so cute.
Is that Cloverfin as an apprentice? Or is that...
Yes.
Okay, yeah, because he gets tall, right? He gets, like, vine fur
Yes,
sized.
he's gonna get vine fur sized. I decided to do him as an apprentice first, so...
Yeah.
Should I also just shrink him down to kit size?
Midgepot already is apprentice-sized, so you can put him as apprentice-sized or kit-sized. Either one, his dimensions stay about the same.
Okay, so right about there then. He's so chunky. I love him.
Oh, can you like move the screen down a little bit so I can see it's like zoomed in on the characters and I want to see them all.
Yeah, hold on. Give it a second to catch up. There we go.
Yeah, just
There you go.
loading.
Yeah, it looks like when I went into window mode, it moved all my things around. Whoopsie daisy. I'll have to figure that out still. Anyway, in the meantime, Midge.
There we go. Oh, what a beautiful family.
I know. It is so criminally cute. It's so bad, so cute.
Yes.
Okay, and then we're gonna go here, and we're gonna boom. Midgepaw. He is in the format. So we'll do the rest of the formatting off stream, but
Yeah.
this will be like, I think this would look really good in the PDF if each character had their own like title and
Yeah.
Oh
I
my
agree.
goodness, Midgepaw and his brother! Look how cute they are! He's such a
They got to be brothers right at the end.
They did. They really did. Oh! Okay, guys. I think this is where stream's gonna wrap up. So, thank you guys for joining. It's greatly awesome. Please go subscribe to Wolfrook if you haven't already. Because their work is amazing. And as I said, we're so excited to continue with this stream.
Yes, and go to subscribe to Galaxy. They're the freaking best. Ah.
Okay, everyone. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you at the next Foxtide character designing session.
See
See you,
ya.
Bugs.
Bye.
See you, Roo. See you, Badger. See you, Cats.